Hello, chat. What's my intro? It is July 17th for the Eagles Nest Weekly Thursday webcam tournament for the Digimon card game. Not feeling super hot tonight. I am a little off my game, I guess, in terms of health, stamina, and mental put-togetherness, but we'll get through it. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna turn on Twitch. Now the debate is, do I turn on now the debate is, do I turn on Facebook, because Facebook is just like every time Facebook is just like such a journey to try to like live stream on. But like I know there's like some like value there on Facebook, so like I can't just like ignore it. But maybe I'm just thinking too hard, you know? That is very much a possibility from me. Alright, we got Digimon. We got Twitch. And you know what? Let me give Facebook a college try. However, I don't think it's gonna go too well. Let's see. Who's this? We have 4 mutual friends with this person. So, yeah, let's just confirm it. Whatever. This is probably me, myself, and I. Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna try Facebook. What's up, Helkin? Is this real life? Is it? I hope it is. Don't threaten me. That'd be great. We had some Gundam success last night. That was fun. It's nice to see Gundam get off the launch pad, like basically with all the new stuff. Or not all the new stuff, but like, you know, the starter decks are out. My hair is a mess. Jesus Christ. All the starter decks are out, and you know the set's about to come out. So there's a lot of hype behind it, and it's exciting. I think it's exciting anyway. Save output. Okay, I can't wait till next week. What is next week in particular for you, Mark? Are we talking 22? Official release of 22, or are we talking? I don't know. Cookie Run came out. I feel like a lot of people are excited for Cookie Run card game. Maybe a Hololive I think also came out. In English, Hololive the card game or whatever it's called. I actually don't know what the card game is called. I'm waiting for the Risu deck for meme reasons, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. Official of 22 and paycheck to Gundam. Oh, is Gundam going? That's exciting. I'm happy you're happy, I guess is the short of it. I actually haven't gotten any Gundam product yet. Like personally, like not like I've had access to maybe getting some of the starter decks, even assembled decks. Like it hasn't seemed too awful to get starter decks or assembled decks. But I think the real concern is like the official set. So we'll see. I'm just not interested in the rat race right now for getting Gundam product. I definitely am interested. Like I would love to build a Wing Gundam deck of some type. Maybe like green white. Green blue seems to be pretty good too, but we know Double O is coming in set 3. I'm excited for that. And just whenever Destiny Gundam comes out, whatever color that ends up being, I'm for it. That being said, Facebook's not cooperating, is it? Why would Facebook cooperate, you know? Like, that just seems silly. Let's see if I refresh this. Okay. You know what? We'll go live on Facebook and we'll just call it a day. Do I have a title? Do I need a title? Just gonna go live. Title the video. Oh, that's easy. I can title this super easy. Look at this. Check this out, everybody. Cancel. Easiest title of my life, I swear to God. The tournament should be starting here soon. Player meeting starts in like a minute. And then, yeah, I don't know. Nothing else too much to it, right? All right. Here we go. Go live. All right. We're officially live everywhere, I think. So that's exciting. Not too sure if it's worth it to go live on Facebook, but I am entertaining it for now just because I don't know why. I feel like I just want to. Can't wait for 00. Yeah, no, me too. Gundam right now is like playing old Yu-Gi-Oh! You draw your summon skull before your opponent and you have 80% of winning your 80% winning chance. Hopefully it gets more depth. I wouldn't call it that simple. I think you're definitely exaggerating a little bit, which, you know, it's the internet, so we're allowed to do that. But I know what you mean. And like in essence, you're like the essence of what you're trying to say. It's just like sometimes it just feels like, you know, you draw into your curve and that you just win. There's no like it just feels like it's just kind of like that gotta have it feeling. Because I know very similar, like when I tried to get into Alestrials, set 1 Alestrials really felt that way for me. That's why I did like the first creator kit or whatever for Alestrials, and I was excited. I was like, oh, it's, you know, a fellow creator, a person also in the creator spacedom in a much higher degree than me, is making a card game. You know, homie support homie. Let's see where this goes. And it just like I tried it, and it felt like they just you don't draw a lot and you just gotta have it. So like that feeling of like, well, you just had the out to my hand, so you win. And it's just like, ugh. And like there is a little bit of that in Gundam for sure. I don't know how much. It definitely feels better. It feels better than Alestrials, at least set 1. For me, maybe for me, like personally, but like I understand the vibe, and I feel like early Yu-Gi-Oh is also like that. It's just like, oh, you had the trap hole for my summon skull, I guess I lose, or you know what I mean? Like it's just like that gotta have it. Like there was no, you know, preparation or skill to it. It's just, well, they had it. GG. But I don't know. I think Gundam's definitely a step above that. There is a lot of like resource management of like handling what you have in Gundam that I like right now. But even then, I don't like, that's not a credit or a discredit. I'm not a fan. I'll say it again. I'll say it a billion times as long as we keep getting new card games. I'm not going to judge a card game, like genuinely not judge a card. I can have an opinion, right? But I'm not going to like slam down the law of how I feel about a card game until like set 3 or 4, because, you know, I say it all the time. I don't feel like even the developers really know where they want to take a game until that set 3, set 4 era. And like, you know, there's going to be evolutions upon that, but it's like not until set 3 or 4 where like the developers have established their base, and now they have to think to themselves, we got to make more sets. How do we keep going? And then they actually start like designing with like future, and you know what I mean? Like, I mean, obviously, like you sit down, you make a card game, and you're like, oh, we're gonna have multiple sets, but it's like you don't really have to put, you know, function to paper, pen to paper until like after like you've committed to what set 1 is, committed to what set 2 is. Although Go format was really fun. Yeah, no, I'm not okay. So maybe I don't want to like hate on Go, and I don't want to hate on Edison, but I will say, for me, my biases, I am very like anti let's play the time capsule thing in general. Like I'm talking like, oh, like, sorry, we can go into this rant, but the tournament is starting and I do not want you guys missing out on that. So forgive me if I put this on pause. Okay, so we have a small turnout tonight. Probably because 22 is tomorrow. So it's going to be a short day today, but 22 next week. Proxies for 22 next week are legal. So 22 content on Monday. So check out definitely come, check out the 22 proxies, everything. The whole 9 is going to be legal next week for Heroes at Eagle's Nest. So, derailed already. Derailed already. You guys know it. So 22 next week. It's gonna be a small day today. It doesn't look like we have too many people tuned in. Like I say too many, it's still a healthy amount of people. We have rounds, we have content today. However, 22 will be legal. I mean, we get the pre-release tomorrow. It's gonna be very exciting for people. I want to get my Nyan boot altered if I can. But 22 Monday, Proxy's legal as always here at Eagle's Nest. Thursday as well. Come enjoy, play 22. It's gonna be a fun time, I hope. But what was my comment? Oh, the playing the old time capsule thing, and I'm talking about Edison. I'm talking about GOAT. I'm talking about World of Warcraft Classic. I'm talking about old school RuneScape. I think MapleStory Classic is becoming a thing. So like playing a time capsule thing, I don't like it. Like, period. Like, I can't sit, like, for me, like, I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I've never played GOAT. I've never played Edison, but it's like that same brain. So we're gonna follow me. Like for me, it's, we'll put it in context of RuneScape and WoW. I find it really hard to like play old school RuneScape or classic WoW when I know there's like the more advanced, like I'm using air quotes because that's just how my brain works. I'm not taking anything for truth or as an absolute, but like it's hard for my brain to be like, I'm gonna play the old thing. I'm gonna play the old version of this thing that is not, is ideally, in theory, does not change. I get to play this time capsule version of the thing that I enjoy now. So for me, like I'm playing the newest version of Shadow Priest in World of Warcraft, right? And all my friends are like, oh, we gotta play classic WoW. Oh my god, it's so much fun. And I'm like, man, there are 20 years of evolution to Shadow Priest. And right now I'm playing the most ass version of Shadow Priest right now. Like my brain can't get past that. And you can like, I don't want to make it a whole argument or whatever. It's like, oh, but that's not the point of classic WoW. It's supposed to be the community. Like, sure. And I'm if you love classic, go ahead. So for me, like translate that into Yu-Gi-Oh for Edison and GOAT. I can't sit there and be like, oh, I want to play Blue Eyes White Dragon and just know that I'm missing like 10, 15 years of support for Blue Eyes White Dragon, right? Like it's just not my, like I can't get past that mentally. Also knowing that like that format does not change. No new cards, nothing's getting added. Like it is just this time capsule, this time pocket of the world. And like there's like part of the enjoyment of being part of the card game is the treadmill, right? Like to me, part of the fun is the treadmill. New cards are coming in, new archetypes, new support for old stuff. Like it's like a treadmill and it's fun to be on. And I just can't go back personally. We're still in a player meeting, so it's like you guys aren't missing anything. I'm actually doing a good job at keeping track. You get what I'm saying? That's good. That's good. Konami killed the 2010 Time Wizard format. Yeah, and I know that's like the hot topic right now for Yu-Gi-Oh and Konami. I did just actually, funny enough, I did just watch the Team APS. What's it? Pod of Greed. I think that's their podcast that they do. And they talked about it, and I kind of liked one of their takes where it was like, it was fundamentally just like their idea was like Konami's ass, right? Like Konami's just they were not like sympathetic towards Konami in any way. They were just like Konami's ass, but as a community, like don't like they shouldn't like realistically speaking, the community should never have been relying on Konami to like give them GOAT and Edison support. Like it just wasn't realistic, and like it should just be a grassroots thing from the beginning. And like it's sorry to say, but like I mean it's you kind of see it across all Japanese-based competitive environments that transition themselves into North America in some way, there's always just butting. There's always like, no, I don't want to say always, right? That's not fair, but like it is not uncommon to like just butt heads, like the NA competitive scene or whatever it is, butting heads with the Japanese community. Like plenty of you guys play Smash Brothers out there, you know. And then here in Konami, other fighting games as well, other little Japanese things as well. Like Pokemon is like a big, like there's definitely butting heads here. Like rest in peace Pokken, right? Like they're getting better, but there's definitely there's still like, it is not uncommon to butt heads, right? There's always yeah, you guys get it. I wish that Trick Stars wouldn't have gotten kneecap before it got support. I remember when Trick Stars like burn, like OTK was a thing. That was not fun. That was my favorite deck. I don't remember too much about Trick Stars. I just remember like there was like a crazy burn variant early on when like Lynx first became a thing, like a little after Lynx became a thing. I just how I remember it. I gave up on Yu-Gi-Oh for Digimon, and it's sad because I used to love Yu-Gi-Oh. That's fair. At some point, like, okay, all right, sorry, we're being bad. This is a Digimon. It's a Digimon tournament. All right, sorry. Sorry. Let me get the tournament on screen. We'll go back to this talk, but I definitely want to get the tournament on screen. And anyway, like, so like TLDR, like team, like they had go watch that podcast because they talk about it like way more, like because they're more closer to what Konami does and Konami like stuff and Yu-Gi-Oh. So like they get it. So they get it infinitely more. So go watch their newest podcast of Pod Agreed. They definitely talk about it. But at the end of the day, like they were just like, bro, like this time capsule shit, it's not like a company's never going to want to care. And so like the fact that we even expected Konami to like care was kind of like on us. Like you guys got. And like I'm exaggerating their take. They were definitely like not as like I'm spinning it to be a little funny is what I'm trying to say. So definitely like if you want the real, like the full what they said, go watch the pod. For me, I took it as like, you know, it was kind of a mistake to trust Konami in the first place, and I agree. How many tables tonight? How many tables? We have 7 tables. So 14 players, 2, 4, 8. So 3-4 rounds tonight. Not too bad. Not too shabby. I'm a fan. I don't know what's on the screen here. We have Liar Bear versus Cygnus. Cygnus, my favorite Knights of the Zodiac representative here at Eagle's Nest. I can't not see Cygnus and think Knights of the Zodiac. So like I don't even know if they know. Like there's no shot you don't name yourself Cygnus and not think of like, or maybe is there a Cygnus that's not like somehow related to like the constellation of the Swan? I have no idea. Actually, maybe there's like a Genshin character named Cygnus also. But for me, Cygnus is forever and in perpetuity in reference to the Swan, in reference to Knights of the Zodiac, etc., etc., etc. When does Heroine Set 2 go up for pre-order? I don't know. The new I gotta be honest. Like the new Heroine thing, I was like, I didn't care. I saw it, like I was like, ooh, Rena got a reprint. That's great for the people that need that card. I'm happy that we finally get a Rena reprint. And like, but like the realism though, like is reprinting Rena in that way is not really gonna affect the price too much. So it's not the reprint we need. You know what I mean? But like, if you guys enjoy that stuff, congrats. Like all the Digimon suck. Like the stained glass art, beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Funny enough, we just mentioned them. Elestrials also kind of does the stain. It's very similar to what Elestrials has already done with stained glass art. Beautiful stuff. But they picked like the worst versions of every single card on there. I think technically, the Rosemon might unironically be one of the better Rosemons. But like they definitely picked the worst like the worst Mastermon, right? They definitely picked the I can't even remember. Oh, Fall Down mode was there, which is not a relevant card anymore. They picked the starter deck Beelstar, which on some degree I get it, because it's like, sorry, on some degree I get it, because that Beelstar doesn't have an alt art, so let's, you know, let's give it an alt art. Like, there is some, like, I understand how someone sat down and was like, yeah, but like, let's be real, all those cards, like, for the most part, all those cards sucked. All the Digimon sucked. Raziel getting another reprint, probably good, but like, I don't know. A starter deck Syndrelmon, the worst Syndrelmon, right? Like, it's just, oh yes, thank you, Mark. It's Geo Birds, McNuggies versus Crossheart, which, it's gotta be an interesting matchup here. McNuggies, oof, that's not what we want to be seeing. Like, McNuggies just not having rookies, and their only rookie being the Solarmon. That, like, sure, it does stop Crossheart a little bit, but I don't think Crossheart's gonna care all too much. We'll see going forward, but like, I think Crossheart's gonna be fine with a single Solarmon. Is not, shouldn't, I guess in theory shouldn't be backbreaking. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. It hurts it's a little bit. Like, it is a nuisance, but here we're gonna see, we're just gonna hard play the Starsmon, and like, we're done. Like, okay, one turn of birds getting an extra memory, right? Because the Sora is a memory setter. They're gonna be at 4, so, oh wait, this isn't Megbird. What is this? That's a Gatomon. Whoa, where are we? Huh. I want you guys to know that I am suddenly locked in as to whatever is going on this Mastamon playmat. Sylphimon, yeah, I'm thinking like red Sylphimon DNA. We see the Sylphimon right there. But like, where is this Sora coming from? Where is this, like, I could have sworn I saw a Phoenixmon somewhere. I could be making that up though, so we'll see. You think it's a weird version of Red, Purple Imperial, and Megidron? Okay, I mean, I guess we'll just see where we're at after. Ooh, Analog Youth. That's gonna tell us here. Here's Hawk. Here's Valder. And Blitzgrace. What? Where are we? I mean, I'm laughing. Like, okay, so like, I want to be clear. I'm laughing because it's like, this is a lot of like, I don't know where we are. Like, I'm not calling it bad. I'm not calling it good. But this is like a creative collection of cards that I want to see pop off personally. Like, I am hoping that this, whatever they planned to happen, happens in this best of 3 here. It doesn't look like we're going to really get to pull it off here in game 1. We might just be a little too far behind, only having done 1 check and only just now getting our first rookie on the board. But we do get to promote. We got no level 4 to Digivolve into, unfortunately, but maybe we have one in hand. I'm hoping. We need a red guy though. If our goal is Sylphimon, we need a red level 4, so maybe we drew into it. It's gonna be rough, man. What timeline is it? Exactly. Where are we? Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, the heroine set. Whatever. I don't care. I'm just like, thank God they've reprinted Rena. Actually, the Rena, the Mirai, both needed reprints, right? Those are both expensive cards, so that should help, but it's not gonna help a lot. So if that's your thing, I guess that's your thing. I don't know. I just don't care personally. Better than nothing, but not by much. Yeah, for me, it's like, where's my Rivals premium Bandai box, right? Where's my Rivals set, man? Like, why are we doing another set of like female pro tags? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. As someone who's like actively anti like waifu and all that, it is probably just me being petty, but I digress. Oh, did my Facebook crash? Am I not on Facebook anymore? Well, that's annoying. Whatever, man. I give up on Facebook today. I don't want to deal with it. They definitely need to get a reprint, but I don't need the heroine set. I'm waiting for Rivals. Exactly, Mark. We need an actual set of female pro tags. Give Rivals reprints, but I want females to get actual support. That's fair. I have a joke with my friend that was just like, look, the female pro tags are just as useless in the card game as they are in the anime. Crazy. Gotta love Japan. That's a really mean take. That's really bad. And I like it's like, oh man, like it's just like the only relevant female pro tag right now is Arisa. And historically, I think maybe like in terms of like what's been meta, like I guess Mimi and Bloomlord, does that count? Like realistically speaking, which female pro tags were actually ever meta relevant and good? Sukuya's been good for a little bit. I guess Sukuya's the first time. I would argue that Sukuya was the first time like a female pro tag was meta relevant. Nokia, okay. Yeah, I think Master is the Mastamon Mat is Usagi draws. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I actually don't keep up with Usagi draws too much. It's so sad and so true. I want female pro tags to actually be relevant. Yeah, I'm glad everyone kind of understood my my semi harsh way of talking about female pro tags in the card game. Because realistically speaking, like, God, like my prime peak example will always be BT13. Like, homie, let's be real. Like, Rosemon Burstmon didn't exist. Like, people tried to make it exist. It didn't exist. Sayo and Ko. Here's another like I know what you're saying, Tezuka, but like it's like I feel like, all right, so let's like rewind a little, maybe not rewind, but like let's reframe the conversation a little bit. Like when someone says that they want female pro tag support, I feel like that person wants a deck that fully represents X female character. They don't want that female character to get supported and backed up by a male pro tag along with it, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, you know, let's go to a different anime. Let's like, oh, a Sakura deck or a Hinata Hyuga deck, right? Like that would be really cool. Someone who loves Hinata Hyuga would love that. But what if I then told you, okay, the only way to make the Hinata Hyuga deck relevant is to shove a bunch of Nenji Hyuga cards in there. That's not what that person wants, right? Like, I feel like that's not I don't think that's like a crazy collection of sentences I just had. Zoe, cause yellow hybrid. Okay, maybe Zoe was the first one. I'll give you Zoe. However, like, they never really fully supported Zoe either, right? To say that yellow hybrid was a Zoe, or I forget her last name. It starts with an O, like Orihime or something. I know that's not right, but it's close. The Zoe deck, like, to say it was a Zoe deck's not also true, right? Orimoto, got it. I don't care who backs her up, man. Give Rosemon crazy protection so I can't be removed and trash 2 to 3 security from one swing and restand. Just please help my girl. I love green and it hurts sometimes to play green. That's fair. That's fair. If your goal is Rosemon, that's different. But like at the same time, okay, so like female pro tag, like that doesn't necessarily just have to be the tamers, right? Like you want a Rosemon deck. What if the only way to make Rosemon work was a level 7 Valder arm or a level set, like the only way to make Rosemon work, which kind of is what happened, Bloomlord as your top end, right? Like it's not what you want, right? You want to be Rosemon and you want to swing into security, right? Like that is what your brain desires. At least I think. Like maybe I'm talking for you and I'm your text and I am a social voice into the nether. But like I don't know. And don't mistake anything I'm saying as like Reese, who hates all this stuff, doesn't want Rosemond to be good. I am just giving, like, I want everyone to have the deck that they want to be viable. Like, that is what I want. I have a friend, like, and I've tried so many times to make Rosemond work for them, and that deck just sucks. That deck just sucks, man. I've tried so hard to make Rosemond work, and every time it's just like, nah, just play Bloom. Dracmon supports preying on BT 23. Yeah, no, like I want everyone to have the deck that they want to have. Like I'm not hating on any particular heroine, or I'm just kind of recontextualizing kind of some facts that how I feel about how female pro tag support has gone in the course of 23 sets. On this topic, can you imagine the amount of money Bandai would print if they did a female focused EX set? Imagine a Rivals EX set. But yeah, no, they should totally do like a female focused EX set or main set of female heroine focused set, or like even Rivals. I think both of those categories like would like, people want that. People just want that. And right now we're in a wave of supporting the games, right? Cyber Sleuth, Hacker Memory, Time Stranger, and in between we're gonna get the villain set, and then we're also gonna get another Liberator set. So after that and then we're gonna get a reprint set. But after like the reprint set, I don't think we don't know what's happening to the Digimon card game after the reprint set. So we'll see. Gallons of money lost. Oh, you funny. They work different. Not too wrong. Like Bloom is fun and interesting, but it kind of feels bad that Rosemond's best card is Burst / anti-Rose, but that's it. They split her between Yoli and Mimi, and it's like, come on. Is her name Yoli? What's her name? That's not her name, right? I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the BT13 girl. What's her name? It's not Yoli. That's the red Hawkmon thing. Or am I Yoshino? Thank you. Yeah, but I also agree that I agree. I've said it for a million times that Rosemond's biggest problem is the fact that it was a main character in 2 different animes, and most of the support is either Mimi or Yoshino. Like, there is not a lot of overlap. The best overlap you guys have is the newer Mimi stuff that only really cares about having a green tamer, having fairy or vegetation in name. So like the newer Mimi stuff is generic and helps, but you're still looking at like, you know, another 10-13 sets of support that's like, has to be Yoshino, has to be this. Like, it's a little like Rosemond X can't go into burst, right? Like with its burst effect, right? Rosemond burst mode has to have Yoshino on board. It can't be like a green tamer with Rosemond in text or something, right? Like, there's a lot of pain points there for Rosemond. It makes it hard. Like, there's still not like the best, like, think of it this way too. The best Lilymon in the game right now is probably the adventure one, and it's so far and above its art. Imagine and put into your brain the adventure one, the archetype locked, needing 3 colors on board and all this stuff, is still seen as probably the most playable Lilymon for like Bloomlord and Rosemond deck building. That they still play that card regardless of losing like 80% of that card's power, just because it's so much better than any Lilymon before it. And I'm not including Lily X. I'm not including Lily X in that statement, because but specifically, like, Lily X is a wonderful card if you had a good Lilymon to digivolve onto. That's my take. And looks like we're better off here on the Sylphimon craziness. We do have a rookie. We got a Hawkmon on board. I think we're still probably struggling on getting our 4s online. So we're going to have to see. We digivolve into Gato for 3. This is the Gato that lets us pick up something. Ooh, gain a memory. I like that. Keep turn. Agree, Bill. Impmon was like the rivalist of rivals in season 3. I think Henry is more of a sidekick. Rika was the rival. I kind of agree with that sentiment, but I think it's just like even Bandai has confirmed that like for season 3, Impmon is the rival. Like there was a poll like a while back, like I think it was earlier this year, they did a poll for your favorite rival Digimon. And for season 3 in specific, they put Beelzemon Blast Mode. So like the poll was like your favorite final form of the rival character, right? So Malga was there, Magna Guru was there. They skipped season 2. Z Greymon was there. Was it Hadesmon? The Appmon? I forget which. Well, Ludion would know if he's listening, but the Appmon, like it was like a golden dog thing. I think it was. I don't remember fully. But you get my point. But for season 3, they put Impmon. They put Blast Mode. He ended up winning the poll. I think the Blast Mode guy ended up winning the poll. So Impmon. But oh, Mirage Gal Burst Mode was on there. Like you guys know what I'm talking about. Sorry. I was going to say Rika because she was pushing Henry and Takata to be better. Yeah, like I think early on, it's fair to say Rika was the rival, but later on, I think it's definitely established that Impmon is the rival for the most part. If they did, all the Heroine EX set packs would be scalped at $200 each, maybe. And that might be a good thing for Digimon in the long run, but it's one of those weird things and how like, you know, investability a card game is. Imagine Rosemon and another Yoshino that was just Yuya. Oh, where you gain like immunity? That'd be cool. I want them to invent unique Digimon to the card game and make up DNA Digivolution and Digidestined. Technically Liberator, right, Genki? All of Liberator is kind of what you're talking about. I 100% kind of agree what you're saying. Like if you want to spin it a little bit, I would love to see like the Digimon card game make like Lobomon X, right? Or like give us like finish the like season 4 level 6s, right? Or give us give us actual like hybrid rookies for all of season 4, right? If they, I would not be mad if those were introduced via the card game, right? What else? Or like in maybe like different DNAs of like, oh, instead of Vmon and Wormmon, let's do Vmon and Armadillo, right? Like some unique jank like that, some like Elseworld stuff. I would not be against like I'm gonna use the word Elseworld stuff because I mean we see it in Dragon Ball, right? Dragon Ball has like, what if Tien Shenhan and Yamcha fusion danced, and like that's a card in the card game at some point, right? I think Masters might have it, but it's definitely like, you know, Elseworld stuff. You guys know what I'm saying. Oh, what if Goten wins Super Saiyan 4? Like there's stuff like that in Dragon Ball, and I would not be against that stuff making its way into Digimon. All right, so we established Promo Mastamon, so this is good. You know, mission achieved. Liberator and Elysian, yeah. Lilithmon X is good. You don't have to have a level 7 for it. I think Lilithmon's problem is like the rest of the line just doesn't help you get there. So you're like just kind of using. Purple has this issue right now. Like, if you're not using the Dark Animal engine, like your deck's too slow. And then if you are using the Dark Animal engine, why aren't you just using the best possible top end for it? You know, like it. I think Purple in Digimon right now is in a pretty weird spot. And I'm not including like Megidramon in this conversation. I think that's a completely different way, like angle to view of what I'm talking about right now. Oof, Mastamon biting the dust. Ugh. Do we have jamming? Or are we bigger? No, we're just dead. Right? Oh, no, we have DP gain? Okay, we probably have DP gain. We're going to go with that. Imagine they made a series of 7 Digidestin and their partners are the Demon Lords. Oh man, we're never beating the Digimon is evil. We're never beating the Digimon is evil allegations, right? As such, all canines to the mines. Dog slapping will be better than every native engine. Yeah, that's fair. Balmon X was made for the TCG. At the very least, he was announced in the compendium. Then the next day, they revealed the card. That's true for what's it? The virus Greymon X line, the black Greymon X line too, right? It was more than just Balmon X, like the black Greymon X, and then the blue, I'm using air quotes because it's not in its name. It's just a metal Greymon, but the black metal Greymon X. Oh, those were all introduced, and Agu, and the black Agu X. I think all 3 of those were introduced in the card game first, like in the same way, like, oh, it was in the compendium, and then the next day they gave us the card. At least that's how I remember it. The Salamon Inheritable makes the security Digimon lose 3k. Ah, okay, thank you. I appreciate that. I think Bandai don't like dogs because they hit Melga twice, Anubis and Fenrir. Well, I think it's like the opposite, right? It's like they do like dogs, so they keep making them broken. and then they keep making it broken, so then like they don't know what to do after that. They have to hit it. They hit my Mirage. They did hit your Mirage, man. I'm sorry. Waiting for Black Greymon X to come back to 4. I don't think that's ever happening, personally. Especially with this new wave of support coming in the Sinister Order. Well, I guess we don't know what kind of decks we're looking at for Sinister Order. We just know that there's an ace. We know that there's an ace, and then that Black War Grey and Beelzemon, both of them kind of soft confirm the idea that there's not going to be a villain's trait, right? We have heroes. So in my mind, there was a real world possibility that they would make EX9, and especially right now, because you're looking at like, look at EX, like we're in EX9 or whatever. So EX9 DM trait is everything. BT22 CS is like everything. I can imagine that 23 is either going to be more CS or like maybe even a hacker memory trait specifically, right? That's possible. And then Time Stranger is also like, we're projecting that like Time Stranger is also going to be its own like slop deck, right? So they're on this track right now of making a lot of, I'm going to call them slop decks, just because there's no better word. If you guys have a better word, let me know. So there was a very real possibility that Sinister Order EX10 was going to be another slop deck, and they were going to do villains. But with the new Black War Grey and Beelzemon's being revealed, it kind of soft confirms they're not going to do that, which good. I'm kind of like, I'm not too big a fan of these slop decks, to be honest. Imagine if they had the trait as Sinister. That'd be funny. I think they would just do villains. Like I don't see them doing like heroes and then not villains, right? But I know translation is a pain. In Yu-Gi-Oh, we call it name pile decks. Oh, okay. So villain pile, right? You know what I really want? A Clavis Angemon as strong or as better than Dominimon. Like, come on, he's a Keyblade wielder. True. Make it at least be an investment to get to 5, but after that you can make it cheap. Are we talking about... Oh, I see what you're saying. We're still talking about Black War Grey. I don't know. I still think... I hate Hades Force as a card. Like, I actually don't care about that. I don't think that the Digivolving into your 5s for 1 is always like something they don't like, and it's something that is seen as like really strong continuously. Think Jet Sylvie, think Melga, right? The reason, like part of the reason why Garurumon X is because, like, it gains you a memory, which makes in essence makes your next level 5 play cheaper. Good night, Risu. Good night, chat. Good night, Morgana. Sorry to see you're out early, but have a good one. In Yu-Gi-Oh, we call it name pile deck. Oh wait, so where's our Ogudo X? I mean, there's like a bunch of X Digimon we're missing, right? We don't have them all yet. I could be wrong. I know. I actually don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a. I don't have like the full compendium memorized, so. We're missing like X's for some of the Royal Knights, right? That's like the big one. What do we? I don't remember. Do we have all the X's for all our Demon Lords? Most of them, right? Oh, we don't have Creepy X. We don't have Creepy X. We don't have. Is it just Creepy that doesn't have his X? Oh, Belpha. We don't have Belpha X. Creepy and Belpha, got it. Took me a second to remember Belpha. Do we have all the Royal Knights? We have Exa, we have Leopard, Kentaurus? Do we have Kentaurus X yet? I don't think so. So we're missing Kentaurus. Lord Knight we have, Dynus we have, Magna we have, Omni we have, Exa we have, Leopard, All Force, Alpha. Alpha doesn't get an X. I think that's it, right? Still need Rapidmon as a Royal Knight. Is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing. You tell me. Imagine Alpha X like the buffed up Magnamon. CS Cyber Sleuth introduces it in the game. Oh, interesting. Rapid and Bloomlord would be great Royal Knights. Yeah, I also think like Chaosmon, maybe not Volderarm, but like Chaosmon looks like a Royal Knight. They could add him easily. I mean, Alphamon or Ryukin is Alphamon XYZ. That's funny. Mirage looks like a Royal Knight. Oh, Gallant. We have Gallant X too. That's a Royal Knight I wasn't mentioning. Rapidmon, Bloomlord, Kreskaroo, and Hexablow. That's true. Kreskaroo would be cool. Putting him in the Royal Knights tag. Oh, you know what? Alter SX. I know that's not real, but Omnimon Alter SX, that'd go sick. That'd probably be sick as. Oh, Cranium on X. We don't have Cranium on X. Thank you. Also, like, don't a lot of the like this weird I don't understand Facebook at all. Like I just got like this like maybe message thing. Like, what is this? Why can't I just talk to this guy now? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Looks like the Mastamon kind of couldn't keep up with couldn't keep up with the Shoutmon E-Cross6 stuff. It was just a little slow, a little unfortunate. Didn't quite have like the protections we needed. I honestly, E-Cross6 is just like a really good partition counter in general. Like it's a really good card for like go wide strategies. They just annihilate boards. So like it's really a deck you have to kind of like outspeed on your turn to really get success out of it. And I just don't think like the Mastamon deck was like prepared for that. Let's just go. I'm gonna, and for the sake of giving you guys content on the screen, we're gonna go over and give you guys Purple Hybrid versus Omni DNA. Oh, that's a good one. Kentaurus doesn't have an X anti yet either. Does it not? Huh. I know Crania has one, but I didn't know Kentaurus just did not have one. Huh. Zivago feels like a royal nice. I feel like they're trying to do a like witchingly like night like round table eventually. Like they're I think they're setting up for something witchingly related eventually. So we'll have to see where witchingly goes. Speaking of that, alternate like royal round table. What's it called? I always forget what it's called, but the Shamalama Shamasen, the new stuff that the Wukong Digimon, the Amaterasu Shambhala, thank you. I want an Amaterasu deck, like with Susano as like the level 7 of the oh my god, that sounds so sick. I really want that Amaterasu in the game, in the card game, if we can get it. The other level 6 or level 7 guy who's like a DNA of Melga and some other Digimon that's not Melga. He's got like the floating wolf head. Oh, he's so sick. That guy's sick too. Sindrel could be a 3 Great Angels if it wasn't a virus. True. Is there a chance that Amaterasu is Sukuya's level 7? Arlangmon. Oh, for the guy that's got the floating wolf head. That's cool. Is it a chance they make it, because it's the only other we're saying this because it's like the only other Digimon that has like the yin yang symbol, or like the like semi yin yang symbol, right? So like they're the only 2 Digimon that have that. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like they already revealed the lines for it, because they're supposed to be like V-Pets for them, right? I think it's just a level 6, but they have the same symbol, and Sukuya is a priestess. Yeah. I see what you're saying. I don't know. I mean, maybe. I guess they could. Either way, I want that card. Like, the Digimon looks sick. I've told you guys multiple times before, I am a Sasuke Uchiha, Tachi Uchiha simp. So for me, Amaterasu, Blackfire, dope, sick, every time. Gimme more of it. I can't have enough of it, honestly. But Greymon DNA still has 5 security, so Purple Hybrid having a hard time. It does not look good for Purple Hybrid right now. Malga going in and unsuspending, and is that just game? Yeah, we just picked up our deck, so that's just game. It looks like we were struggling to find like Duskamon. That's unfortunate. Ooh, Doo-Doo Destined people. Gotta love it. Or Doo-Doo Destined merch. Either way, I don't know if they're what their association is, but I see the DigiGuard mat and the Doo-Doo Destined sleeve, so they're just repping. They're repping all the content creators today. This makes me feel like I need merch. I need to get like a sick memory counter, right? Like just like a giant old acorn. Like, then people could use it as a memory counter. Sell me out, please. Anyway, that's pretty close to the Treehouse swag. Exactly. You get it. 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 There's one table still going. Maybe, kinda. Yeah, they're still going. It looks like it is. Ooh, a Batamon. A little bit of. Let's watch a little bit of. Oh, this is such an unfortunate pairing. Like. Yeah, you guys will see what I'm talking about. A Batamon versus versus Galacti. Oh man, this is a PG-13 channel, and at least I try to keep it as close to PG-13 with my humor. And this is an unfortunate clash of two decks, is what I'll say. Those Optimus Prime sleeves are crispy. Optimus Prime sleeves? Where? Oh, I see. Oh, those are kind of sick. That is kind of fire. Izanagi and Izanamimon. We don't have those yet, right? But like getting the full like Japanese pantheon would be sick. Because we have Susanoo, getting Izanagi, Izanami would be cool. We have them in Smite. I play Smite from time to time. I haven't had a fun time. I haven't had an easy transition into Smite 2 though. I need to like actually sit down and try to play more Smite 2. Oh, it's Cherubi and Melka. That's the DNA. Got it. Where's an Okamimon? Okamimon's Amaterasu, right? Like, is that the same thing? Isn't that the same thing? Am I dumb? I have no clue. Smite 2 is interesting. I don't know. I like when a game's not afraid to like just do an engine update as drastic as Smite 2, because it's just like otherwise you end up like in like developer and spaghetti code hell. Like kind of like a little bit like WoW does a really wonderful job with it. And they've definitely have created something insane in terms of what I'm saying. What I'm trying to speak on here is the idea of like you took a game that you designed 20 years ago with you know technology, resources, and development of 20 years ago, and have managed to somehow continuously update it and improve upon it to make it at least somewhat modern. That's difficult to do, and not a lot of games have the resources to do that, so they end up getting stuck. Like MapleStory, for example, that's just like in spaghetti code hell. Like it is awful for MapleStory players most of the time. Me being one of them. And like, but like for Smite 2 to just say, and like even League, like if you guys play League of Legends at all, like you guys know that the client like, or the launcher client thing is like works half the time. Like it is insane how often the like some loading error or something, some bug happens with the launcher. But like just to have the balls to be like, no, Smite 2, we're just gonna remake the game. Like we just can't live in the spaghetti code hell. I don't think we have a Tsukuyomi-mon. Yeah, we don't have a Tsukuyomi-mon either. Also Tsukuyomi's not in Smite also, funny enough. Well, I'd love to play Smite 1 but can't because my homie is banned, sadly. Oh, your friend is banned in Smite. That's funny. I'm still waiting for the day they add Jesus Christ, my favorite god. All right, that's too far. We're not saying that one again. But when are they gonna add Moses? You know, you can just like Beyblade. Oh, we have Chessmon. None of yet, but I think there's one conspicuously missing Digimon in the Shambhala reveal. Oh, interesting. I just pray they don't add extra deck stuff like Vanguard. It really made a lot of people... Really? I love the... You don't like the ride deck? You don't think the ride deck was good for the game? Is that what we're talking about? Because I thought the ride deck was really cool and something I wish Digimon would consider. But maybe we're talking about something else for Vanguard. Because I don't actually play a lot of Vanguard. It's one of those games where someone teaches me, I play for like a couple games, and then it all just leaves my brain in terms of content, I guess. I meant Stride, and I love Stride, but people just get so upset. I actually don't know what stride is, unless we're talking. Oh, is it called a stride deck, not a ride deck? Grade 4s that are in a separate deck, they are like red. Oh, stride is for the oldest format. It's like a Yu-Gi-Oh extra deck. Interesting. Okay, so that the stride deck is different from the ride deck, because at least the way this is ignorant Vanguard enthusiast, I guess. From what I understood is like I thought there was a ride deck that like normally normal gameplay, you have your level, your grade 1, you can go in, or grade 0, you can go into grade 1, you can go into grade 2, and that's like you essentially digivolve also in Vanguard. They did it first though, or Vanguard did it first, but eventually they redid the rules or something, so then you could have a deck on the side that guaranteed you would have your grade 1, a grade 2, and a grade 3. Oh, okay. So there is a ride deck, and now there's a stride deck that gives you grade 4s, which is okay. I'm caught up. I'm caught up. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know about that for Digimon. Imagine like maybe that would be cool. I don't know. Essentially, it would be the equivalent of us having a deck on the side that was just Omnimon, right? Like Valderarm, level 7s. It was just like at any moment it's like, okay, well, I have Omnimon Ace in my Omega deck, so I'm gonna digivolve Ace you into my Omnimon from my Omega deck, right? Like is that kind of the vibe we're laying down right now? Junk like that. Grade 4s were stupid. One of the archetypes had a way to steal your opponent's Vanguard and put them so they have nothing to what? That's kind of bad. Okay, so anything that either begins or ends or in the middle says your opponent doesn't get to play the game is just bad, right? Like we can just like fundamentally agree. Stride is like some of the most information dense cards you can play. All right, so the round is pretty much done. So I'm gonna switch to the commentary screen. I'm gonna do a quick sellout while you guys kind of explain to me the Vanguard stuff, and I'll go back to the comments, I promise. But I just want to let everybody know that we'll set out for a little bit, but we have a Gundam event this Saturday. If you guys are interested in the Gundam card game, I know the starter deck just came out, so if you guys are interested, I'm not going to talk too long, but there is a tournament this Saturday for it here at Eagle's Nest, here on ReeseTheSquirrel.com. Check it out if you're interested, and I'll move on. Become a channel member, helps me out. Here's the weekly webcam schedule for Digimon. You know, we run this show every Monday, every Thursday. If it's your first time here, welcome. But otherwise, you guys know. And then we also love to support All Ships Rise Together. So Wednesday and Friday, DigiGuard United also has their weekly tournament. And then DigiGalaxy has a double feature on Friday, which is always fun. DigiPanda merch, it's coming. I know he just had news about his merch or something. He had a post about how like there's a sale or something. I really need to make like a document keeping track of stuff. But you know, BT22 sleeves, I hope you guys get them. I hope you guys like them. Get them for your Mastamon deck or your Ulforce deck or your Dioboro Omnimon. All 4 of these decks are supported in 22, which is tomorrow, which is exciting. Oh no. I need okay. We're back. Riftbound. I'll just talk about that some other time. Yes. Sign up. Sunday, July 20th, we're doing the Eagle's Nest case tournament, this time for BT22. Once again, so I remind you guys, EX9 tournament. You're playing EX9. EX9 proxies are legal, as always, here at Eagle's Nest, but the prizing will be for BT22. We always like to bring in the new, the next set with closing out the old set. So it's an EX9 tournament. It is going to be our last EX9 tournament. So it's EX9 Sunday for BT22 prizing, straight into that Monday for BT22 tournaments. I hope you guys sign up. You get $5 off your entry if you sign up early, which I think there's still time to sign up early. So also you get free raffles if you attend. Maybe you get some prizing. Eagles does love to have it's pinwheel, or was it the random wheel of doom or death, or I don't know what they call it. You guys know what I'm talking about. And you spin the wheel and you get a random winner. Stuff like that. I don't know. I still have that. Also, if you guys are interested in Gundam from the Europe side of things, here's a quick shout out to Europe here. Now let me catch up on what people have said in chat. Let's see. Grade 4s are in a separate deck. They are like red. Is the EX9 Shoto there to support medieval? Yeah, probably. In that deck, yeah. That's probably. I mean, giving all your guys blockers is not bad, right? Like, it just gives everybody blockers. So, like, is it like a good tech? I don't know, but like the logic's there. You have like Raremon with blockers, sounds sick. After Stride, they kept trying to reimagine the game and kept making big changes. Oh, I see. D-Perm is the newest format that has a ride deck that guarantees your level up. That's how that's what I remember. I remember the ride deck. That's like the main thing. Like I remember, but that wasn't new. I felt like the ride deck was like, it's been years or something. I don't know. Ride deck started in D format, I believe. Okay. And yes, the ride deck is current. I think Shoto is there to make them all blockers. Okay, so Titania's got your back on that. Stride deck was the G and V series. Stride is old. They've been slowly making Vanguard more and more simple, which honestly, I'm not against card games doing that. Like, I don't know what most people's take is on Digimon right now in this topic, but I would be like, remember Dragon Ball Masters, and then they made Fusion World, and then they made a client for Fusion World. If they one day say, let's reboot Digimon, and so we can make a client, I'd be pretty happy with that. As long as they, like, you know, they use it as an opportunity to learn from their mistakes and then reimagine the game going forward. That's, to be fair, I'm also like, I would love rotation. Like, honestly, it's funny. I was actually last weekend, I told you guys I was going to hang out with Louis the Panda, play some Commander. And one of the first things we talk about is like, he just goes to me and he's just like, man, rotation's sick. If Digimon had rotation, I'd instantly come back. And I know that triggers some people. Like, I don't want to say trigger, but like, it's kind of a loaded word. But like, I know that instantly flares people up to be like, if Digimon has rotation, I'll instantly quit. And I'm like, that's a little harsh, but I guess. But either way, what I'm saying is I'm okay with a reboot personally, and it's probably stems from the idea that I'm also for rotation, but we'll see. Funny thing is, Cross Wars has legendary Digimon chips that they use to summon big Digimon as a plot device. Oh, fun. Stride is like some of the most information dense cards you can play. Yeah, old format was dumb because there was a deck that literally just straight up put, oh, this is what we're talking, you to 5 or 6 damage. Oh, right, because in that game, once you take 7 damage, you lose. Was that what it was? Or was it 6 damage you lose? I actually don't remember. I remember how you took damage and how you lost the game was getting too much damage. I just don't remember if it was 6 or 7 or whatever. You also saw one of your vids a while back where you mentioned the Royal Knight losing to Keenan Kier, but I couldn't find the clip. It was, oh, because that wasn't on my channel. So the Royal Knights losing to Keenan Crier, that was the Play TCG online regional, and that would have been on the Play TCG Twitch channel, the VOD, if it's even there anymore. They don't really save their VODs on Play TCG, but it was the final round of that online, most recent Play TCG online regional, where it was Purple Hybrid versus Royal Knights, and like the Royal Knights player went for an Omnimon BT13 play, and the purple hybrid player, Mako Killer, was like, Keenan Crier, gain 1 memory. And then just like won the game because of it, right? It's just, it was just that board, like the board state, the way it was, that turnstile made it so Purple Hybrid just won the game. Dean Permanent has been around for a while now. Yeah, it's been I'd be down for Digimon TCG 2 if there wasn't a billion other TCGs out. That's fair. There's probably TCG bloat right now. That's probably true. Let's go to I want to go to table 1. Let's go to table 1. Let's get Michael Iafrate on. Imperial just had a lot of success recently, right? In Europe, they had 2 tops, so let's watch it. Why not? 1 and it's round 2. Let me switch it to you guys before I go back and start catching up on chat. Yeah, the D perm has been around. I'd be down for Digimon 2. Also, rotation would slap. Any staples get reprinted often to drive prices down. Any dumb old card get to live in legacy it's a win-win. Yeah. I want to be clear, whenever I'm saying I'm in favor of like rotation, I fully mean that like the game has to fully support the idea of rotation. Like you can't just say, oh, rotation, chop off all these cards, they never exist again. Sorry, buds. Like, there has to be, like, a core set cycle. Kind of like how many copies of Judge exist in Pokemon? Or was it Professor's Research, right? Like, Pokemon is a game with rotation, but they make sure to, like, constantly support, like, these staple cards and these environments. Like, just go into, like, follow Magic the Gathering and, like, how they, like, the ideas and, like, the design process it takes for them to just make a land cycle and like in standard, right? Like there's an entire like development life cycle just on lands to support standard. Like it's not as simple as like, all right, chop off these sets, we're done. Like it's more than that. But I get it. I don't want to hop on that. This is not a rotation day. We're not talking about that today. Sorry, I brought it up. It's my fault. Vanguard is fun, but I understand that it pisses a lot of people off by wiping out the value of people's right, because they keep rebooting. Yeah, that's fair. Welcome to Eagle's Nest, Digimon Online Locals, the best Vanguard podcast on YouTube. Hey man, I'm gonna be real. I have a dream, right? And like, if you guys follow fighting games, Maximilian dude is like I wouldn't say like he's just like you guys know what I'm talking, like if you guys know who he is, like he's just like, he's a variety streamer strictly on, the best way I can explain it is he's a variety streamer for strictly fighting games, and he's just like always talking about fighting games, like the umbrella, a specific game, an update, like fighting games. And like I feel like anybody, like at least for me, like that is what I aspire to, but for card games. Like if we want to sit here and talk about Magic the Gathering, and they haven't started yet, don't worry, on the tournament. If we want to sit here and talk about whatever like card game CCG you guys want, like I am down. Like I'm here, I am entertained, and I am gonna give you guys an entertaining, excited take on how I see things. That's what like that is the end goal. Like I don't know if I'll ever reach it, but like, you know, if you shoot to the moon, you land in the stars, they say. They still haven't started, so don't worry, you haven't missed anything. Let's be real. I need pure forms of the other spirit warriors. I agree, 100%. I kid. I really want more Cherubimon Virus. That's a fun one. Yeah, Virus Cherubimon would be cool too. I mean, I think everything just like I wish there was just more like just legacy support in general, right? Sets would be really, really carefully crafted. Card density would go down as reprint cards start taking up space. So learning the new cards becomes much less paceable every set. Oops, my bad. No, you're good, ATOs. Like I said, I started the rotation conversation, and you're good. You if you want to keep yapping about it, I'll keep responding. Don't worry. I was just, funny. I like being funny. I stopped playing Vanguard after they got rid of clans, but I found out they brought back my favorite clan, Pale Moon. But the game is so different now. I don't know. I feel like that's interesting. I feel like that's very interesting to be able to like enjoy a card game like Vanguard and then like stop, and then suddenly like you come back and it's an entirely different card game. It must suck to know that like your old cards don't work, but I feel like if you leave a card game and you come back, you kind of understand that you're probably buying a brand new 50 card deck, right? And you're buying 50 new singles. I think Vanguard might be a 40 card deck, but you get my point. That's not the point. The numbers aren't the point. I wouldn't want to land on a star because they're balls of fire. That's fair. You know, you're right. Let's just We're just going to the dark void of space. Just don't find me. We'll go to Saturn. Ice skate on its rings. I'm such a huge fanboy of Digimon that I love all of them, even the waifus that I never touch. Yeah, no, Digimon's great. Like, I wouldn't be here if I didn't give a shit about Digimon personally. Like, I am first and foremost, I am somebody that plays the pictures. When it comes to a card game or a fighting game, I'm aesthetics first, mechanics second. I like Digimon, so I play Digimon. I play my favorite Digimon. Like, I like Melga. Melga could be in any color. Like, people keep like, people remember me as like a blue player back in Miami, and I'm like, no, bro. I just played my favorite Digimon. My favorite Digimon was Melga and Lobomon. They both just happen to be blue, so whatever. I don't like. They could have been any effing color, and we would have been playing those with those Digimon. I genuinely did not care. The mechanics came second, and it's same in fighting games or in League or in anything. Like, I am a aesthetics first, and then we'll learn to play whatever style of gameplay I need to learn to play the cool character that I think is cool. Like, I still think, what do they call it in Vanguard? Dark Paladins are sick. They're dope. They're awesome. They have like that little robot dog. He's probably my favorite card in the game. That's like Boomer. That's like Boomer Vanguard, though. I feel like that Bound player is going to be All Force. That's going to be All Force? No. Oh, wow. Michael's on Royal Knights. Wow. Into puppets. Isn't this a Yu-Gi-Oh playmat? This is definitely a Yu-Gi-Oh dual playmat, isn't it? Yeah. All hail AD Nasus. Nasus is a fun one. I remember a story of a Magic player who bought a 2-year-old Modern deck to a SEG event and won after having not played for years. Oh, that's cool. Well, to be fair, Modern, when you're talking about legacy formats, something like that is very possible simply just because it takes a lot. Like, the power creep does happen in those card games, right? Just because there's no rotation doesn't mean there's no power creep, right? Because what happened, instead of like a card, like, you know, one day we'll say in Digimon, like, we have a vanilla 5K, and then suddenly the next set we have a vanilla 6K level 4, right? Like, that is straight power creep. Like, those games with rotation don't have, like, usually, like, sometimes they do, like, don't get me wrong, but most of the time what happens is it's not like direct power creep. Like, no card is actually like a direct power creep typically. What happens is traditionally is like, you just over time you just start collecting the best version of every type of card. Like, this is my best 3-mana draw spell. This is my best 2-mana counter. This is my best land ramp. This is my best, like, you know what I'm saying? This is my best 2-drop creature with flying. And so you start collecting all the best cards over the expanse of all those sets, that any new set, realistically speaking, only might have 1 or 2 cards that might even make its way into those legacy formats. Just because it's so hard for a new card to break into those metas. And so what happened, and so yeah, that's why something like that is possible in Modern, where someone can take a break for 2 years, bring the same deck and win, because realistically in those 2 years, unless like major ban lists have happened, only like, I mean, numbers, you know, we make them up, but like only like, let's say 15 cards actually made themselves viable in Modern in that time. So like, that's my 2 cents right there. The anime carried early Vanguard hard. Like, it's probably the best card game anime until G era, because they got rid of all your favorite characters. Oh, interesting. So like Beyblade, like I've never gotten past like the original like Bay Breakers and stuff in Beyblade. Like, I'm sure people like their metal fusions and their bursts, and like, I'm not hating on any of those by any means, but like for me, like Beyblade began and ended with Tyson, Max, Kai, and Ray, right? Like, if it wasn't those 4, like, I wasn't watching Beyblade anymore. I guess MTG is quite in the old deck is still good conversation though. Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. Royal Knights is like 1/3 all force close. Fair. 1/13th all force. I'm addicted to circus stuffs and clowns. That's fair. Caps, my favorite deck in Digimon is all force. All force. I mean, you just you're getting a whole new wave of support, buddy. I hope you're excited. Some good Digipanda sleeves out there. Just saying. Beyblade X is pretty dope right now. Not gonna lie. Yeah, no, Beyblade X, for whatever reason, there's like a scene, like a tournament scene. Like, I'm talking the physical Beyblades. Like, people are showing up and Beyblading it up competitively, and like, more power to them. I'm happy they're happy. Drasil, yeah, dude. Like, oh man, I don't know if you guys. This is another tangent, but a lot of my recent success as a YouTuber has come from these Eagles Nest streams, right? I feel like I've gained a new following, but there was a time back before I did the live streams, or these live streams. I like, you guys, let's take us back to EX5, and Devas was one of the hot decks in the meta, right? Like, not like it was like one of the answers to Numamon, right? And this was before I did the streams, and if you guys followed me back then, maybe you'll remember. But anytime I recorded a Devas match, I would always be like, I would never say the name of the level 4s. I would always be like, oh, they just played Dronzer. Oh, they played Drasil, Drigger, Dragoon. Oh, that's cool. What a cool deck. Or I'd say the traditional Japanese names: Byakuo, Genbu, Suzaku, and Shinryu. I always mess up the blue dragon. It's Dronzer. No, sorry, I just did it again. Suzaku, Byakuo, Genbu, and Seiryu, I think it is. Give me that Umema. No. We're not doing that. Not doing that one. We're not. Nope. No horse racing on ReeseTheSquirrel.com. That's not happening. Nope. Dragoon, Dronzer, Drasil, Drigger. Yeah. But I like saying the Japanese names sometimes, or like the traditional Japanese inspiration for those 4. I wish modern format for MTG still worked that way. However, after the pandemic, Wizards created a new booster set type exclusively for warping the modern format called Modern Horizons. Oh, yeah, I know. Like I said, like I'm a boomer when it comes to Magic. My competitive environment, like, that I took the most seriously was like Return to Ravnica the first time, Gate Crash. Like, that was like the most competitive I've ever been in Magic, and like following, like, that was like when Modern was like people still played Legacy, and like Modern was like the middle format. Now Legacy is kind of phased out and more people play Modern. Like, Modern's like the main one, and now there's Pioneer instead. Like, or is it Frontier or is it Pioneer? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. All the Drasil variants were normally my favorite. There's nothing interesting happening in this game right now, right? Like, let's just Drasil variants, bro. Like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you're talking to? Look at it. Like, this is get out of here, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Then you had the goat Gaia Dragon. Oh yeah. Or Gaia Dragoon. I didn't like Gaia Dragoon. I know he was supposed to be like a Shenlong, but I just never. I thought he was annoying as a character. I did not like the Gaia Dragoon. And then he was just like, naming a Gaia Dragoon felt so dumb. Like, it was like, oh, so he's just better than Tyson, I guess, like, because he's like an evolved Dragoon. I don't know. I thought it was weird. I didn't like that. Like, I wish they kind of named it something else, because I know he's supposed to be like a Feng Long or Shenlong. I forget what the god of the four Saint Beasts is. Like the traditional name is. And that's why we would be friends IRL. I love Roge. You love Shadow. I love Dracula. That's fair. Funny enough, I have a Sonic the Hedgehog ice cream shirt on. I love this shirt. It's a really good shirt. Puppets. Ooh, this is something I was getting back to the game finally. This is something I've been in theorizing for a while now with puppets. Is like they're already running Namekamon, right? Which is a black puppet. Guess what? We have a black yellow puppet, Edamon, and that just like makes ace plays really good. And here we are, someone actually putting like my theory into practice, actually using, we actually have Seraphimon and Edamon in the deck, and like looks like they're holding their own against Royal Knights. Like this is kind of a gross board. We are looking at Omnimon X and Omnimon X, Magnamon, so it's going to be hard to break through this. And I think we actually have only two sources under the Kingdrasil. I think it's a Jesmon and then an Omekamon, but like this doesn't feel unbreakable for puppets, right? We just need a Syndrell Ace. Yeah, I think that's the big thing. Like, if we got a level 6 puppet ace, and don't say Puppetmon, because while it works with Edamon, I don't think you want to like. I feel like functionally you can't realistically lock yourself to only Edamon can digivolve into this Digimon. That would just kind of be bad for you in the long run, right? So like an in archetype Syndrell Ace, or I guess at this point Kaguya Ace, any of these things I think would be pretty good for puppets. It would allow you to use Edamon, and then even then, like you could Edamon, and then like you could be on top of Kokeshimon, then end the attack. So if like you can still ace and then like kind of still put things in your face, it's so cool. Like there's so many like mid combat step tricks that would be possible if we had like a Syndrell Ace. So I don't know, I would love to see it, TLDR. I'm shocked the heal spam variant of puppets hasn't taken. I haven't heard about that. What do you mean heal spam? How does one heal spam in puppets? Puppets has been my favorite deck this format. Puppets is probably, if I had puppets built, I would be playing puppets, I guess. Like right now, my main deck is adventure. I've been trying to just every variant of adventure I've just been having fun with. I told myself I would try Omni DNA eventually. I just haven't done it realistically. And yeah, I just haven't done it. And yeah, that's about it. I haven't done it. And then puppets, but I don't have puppets built. Puppets is like my deck that like my friend built, and then I help him finish it every time. And then like one day I'm gonna call in the favor, you know what I'm saying? Like be like, hey, you playing today? And he's gonna be like either no, and I'll be like, you playing puppets today? And I'll be like, no. And then I'm yoinking it. And to the tournament we go with puppets. So, but that's just me. I'm pretty close to most of my local players that we could just swap decks and have a good time. Like famously, I have one of my friends, I actually just took their deck to Nats because I just did not like, it was BT11. I hated that format. I didn't have a deck I liked, and so I just took his All Force deck just to have something and show up. I didn't do well that tournament, for the record. We just need a Syndrell X antibody that allows you to play an extra familiar token when an effect plays one. Oh, that'd be interesting. You play Awakened Sistermon that oh yeah, and then it just like loops itself because that's mean. You loop her with Kaguya over and over again, and you also play the Draw 2 Sistermon. That makes sense. Oh yeah, I actually have seen this. I know what you're talking about. I think it's like it's too many pieces, right? Because like your searchers are searching for Puppet and Liberator. So while like you can get Puppet, it's a little hard to like really get the giga value. And if you don't see both pieces, or if you see too many of the pieces, once you start combo, because again the problem with the Sistermons is always that they're white, right? And like in the sense that like you can't digivolve on top of them and you can't digivolve with them. So like they're just like kind of bricks in your hand most of the time. You have to see like the ideal setup. You have to play the CL Awakened and what other CL for the recover loop. I'm ready for puppets to go away. You don't want puppets around? Aw, I like puppets. What about puppets do you not like? Oh, the like just like the board spammy thing. Like also like everything else. I guess anything that like says like all my junk has blockers and I have 10 junks. Like that's just painful for a lot of decks. At least a lot of like the not meta decks. Yeah, yeah. Just answer Titania's question, Marco. I think that's where I'm at with that sentence. Seems plausible, but seems so inconsistent. Yeah. Preno of the RNG. Prin of the RNG. That's what it is. At that point, you might as well go for board control. Yeah, that's kind of where my brain is going and why. Like that's like the reason why I can see that hasn't taken off. I bet my face in I beat my face in when Kaguya first got spoiled. I was so terrified of it. Yeah, no, it's a strong SF card, man. Really effing good. I think the promo. Oh, and we're playing Vortex Resonance in this list as well. I don't hate puppets. Crimson Blaze and Ruin Mode win my matchups against them. Fair? They do. And then you play Ruin Mode and your board control becomes complete. Oh man, have you guys ever digivolved into Ruin Mode and then Crimson Blazed a board? Disgusting. Awful. Amazing. Wonderful. One of the greatest highs of your life. Same as like Growlmon X, or not Growlmon Ace inheritable, and then also the Megidra Ace inheritable. If you ever have any of those and then you Crimson Blaze, oh, it's one. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. So it is. I think we're trying to do a. I think we're calling a judge to try to figure something out here, because like that's what we're just like googling some interaction bits here. I actually like unfortunately haven't been paying attention to too much myself, so I don't know what the play is. I'm just tired of most of my matchups online being. That's fair, Marco. Honestly, 100. I know exactly what you're saying. Like when EX09 first dropped on DCGO, God, I was so sick of a Botamon. Everybody was playing a Botamon. Like every other matchup was a Botamon, and I was like, ugh. Because it's two things with a Botamon. I don't like the deck's fine, right? Obviously, it's not like destroying the meta or anything. It's just, God, it just takes so much time away because all of the constantly redirect trigger, constantly on play triggers, constantly this trigger, constantly that trigger. It just, God, it made it made playing on DCGO so slow. And that's like my biggest complaint, honestly. And then it was just like everybody was playing it, and I'm just like, oh, I'm tired of it. I don't want it anymore. So I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Alright, so it's 3 memory on the Royal Knights side. Are we trying to overclock? What are you trying to do? Trying to figure out what's happening on the screen right now. Are we trying to get like a... Still waiting on a judge? Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. Get some DMs. All right, so what's our next talking point while our players try to figure out? Like, I led the show tonight with saying I'm a little under the weather, so I'm actually mentally running out of talking points for today. BT22 tomorrow. That's exciting. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited for that. Cookie Run came out last week. Card game. The Cookie Dragon. Dope. I don't think I ever knew I needed a Cookie Dragon in my life, but man, that is cool. Hololive card game came out. That's also interesting. I'm probably one of those matchups. No, you're good to talk. Like, it's like, again, it's not like any one person's like fault there. Like, it's just like, I understand Marco's sentiment when they say most of my matchups online being puppets. It's just like getting tired of it. So like, it's just whatever. Like, it's popular, right? Like, it's not any one person's fault. We're gonna hard play the Oryukin on our turn, we're gonna get rid of the Sindrel. Interesting. I guess we have another answer for. We have a different answer for this. Serafi. Ooh, playing Hero's dad. That's always an interesting card for me. Man, we are trying to trick out on white tamers here. Digimon Emperor and Hero's dad. I'm testing a new style of purple hybrid. Ooh. What kind of what kind of erroneous word do I want to use for this? What are the ingredients, homie? Tell me what kind of sucrose you got up in there. And then play so we're not gonna answer so no intention to answer the Shadow Serafi. It's gonna leave man, triple Omeka sounds awful. I don't think we get around this. We know one Omnimon X is to the fields, right? But it doesn't mean that we don't have more of them. We're looking about scrambling back what exactly? We don't get to play a Digimon because we have a Digimon. Man, we've gone through a lot of cards. Oh, we're gonna go promo Shushu to the top of the deck. Draw it naturally. We're at 4 memory, so here's Hanimon. We got Shu. Yeah, this Serafimon just sitting there isn't doing us many favors for sure. We're struggling a little bit. Oh god. Oh, sorry. God, I hate Stream Boo, by the way, everybody. If anyone knows what that is, God, they're so annoying. Go away. That's the thing about aces. You're always afraid of swinging, afraid to swing with them. Yeah, like our Shadow Serafi here is just like a memory boost waiting to happen. It's kind of rough. Black base eggs Magnagar. Oh, that variant. Oh, I've definitely seen like some iterations with that. Just trying to get what was it, from darkness to light, thunder to gunfire or something. So you can use the triple color card and actually just like warp instantly to Magnagar. I feel that. All right, we go rookie, Shushu. Weaken training, mem boost, get an Orisa down. There's a few things we could do for this turn. We could Valder. Valder's not bad. Oh no, that's not Valder. That's Kaguya. Okay, never mind. But we need to. Oh, I feel like we should have traininged, because we don't have another puppet to play the token. So if when we go into Katakuru, we won't have a puppet to delete. So, and I think if I'm Royal Knights, it's probably time to cash in. We have plenty of reduction. Wow, we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 reduction. Oh, but we have, do we have double? We have double, or you can ace. Uh-oh. That's not good. And we don't have a Purge of the Royal Knights. Uh-oh. Well, time to see. Alright. Jesmon, Omeka trashed. Or you can so 5. That's gonna be overflow 5. Okay. 5, homie. Yeah. That's gonna be painful. So now Omnimon X gets to attack. Oh, but like everything's dead. Like, yeah, because we're gonna overflow 4 because of the Shadow Seraphi. And then yeah, this is just game. I forgot about the Shadow Seraphi. I just said that. I went into this turn saying we're gonna cash in and completely forgot that the Shadow Seraphi was on board for 5 memory. 4 memory, whatever. Here's an Orisa Tamer. It really doesn't matter. Just swing in another Orisa Tamer and would take your flavor of game. Rip Shadow, yeah. Michael on Royal Knights. What is this world? Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting it. I was definitely expecting Blue-Green Imperial. BRB. They're going into game 2, I think. I need to take a lap. Like I said, I'm not feeling 100%. So I'm gonna take a quick lap. I'm gonna get myself a bottle of water. And we'll be back to the show in a second. I'm back. I have a fruit roll up. Oh, so good. Okay, we're done with the fruit roll up. I did the mistake of shoving it all in my mouth at once, and I kind of regretted it, but we made it through. We swallowed. We're not a quitter. All right, so Puppet's actually choosing to go first into, we got to start. We got Shu, draw for Digivolve. We do have a level 4 in hand, but if it's the promo shoe, we definitely want to wait. It looks like, okay, it's not promo shoe. I forget. This is the starter deck one. I actually don't fully remember what the starter deck one does. Is it play in Orisa? I don't actually remember. And we're just gonna play. Yeah, we're gonna play Last Guardian, choke to 1 because it plays for 4, and then we're gonna gain 1 memory back. We're gonna play Pawn Chess. It's gonna be a discard 1, so discard Kokeshi. That's a good discard. Draw 2. So now Royal Knights really has to. It would be a mistake for Royal Knights not to clear the Pawn Chess, because I think if we don't clear the Pawn Chess, then we have the target we need to Karakuru to level 6. So we'll see how Royal Knights responds. This is a good response. A little too much memory, but at least they don't get to go into level 6 and keep turn this way. They get the token, and this is why, as the puppet deck, it's really like promo Shushu does so much for me. I think I cannot go under. It just can't go understated how strong the promo Shushu into Karakuru is. I think it's like the main play of the deck. If you're not doing that, you're probably losing. But here we get a promo Shushu down. Orisa. Ooh, an Orisa tamer. That's nice. That's actually really good. Ooh, Gallant. Gallant to delete what, though? Probably yeah. Gallant, and then the token does get deleted at the end of their turn. The token has reboot. But, oh, now we're at 4 memory. Now it's a little better, right? Now we can go... is this the Orisa when something gets deleted, do something? I don't remember. But we can just play a rookie now pretty easily. Or play a promo Shushu. Wow. Okay, that... F... So here, Vortex Resonance. Like, while you have it, right? Like, 100%. It just makes sense to Vortex Resonance here. Yeah. Search top 3? Is it 3? I'm going to grab any Liberator card. We're going to grab the Tamer. That's fine. Doesn't really matter one way or the other, right? That's going to let us... Oh, we're going to do our promo Shushu. Interesting. What is this? Wait. Vortex Resonance. Gain a memory. Kokeshi to delete token. Token minus 3k. The other token, but none of this quite actually matters. All right, so nothing gets deleted, but I mean, we should have... Is there a world where you save the token? No, right? Because you just play promo Shushu. Oh, do we not have... Oh, wait, should we have... Oh, I think we misplayed a little bit. I think it would have been better for us to... I guess you can go Kokeshi. You play the Kokeshi with this effect. You discard a card, and then you can just clear the token. Because it's -4, -3. Oh, did we just minus ourselves? But then the token just decoys. Ooh. Can you do that? I'm going to go with they probably can do that, but... Kokeshi. One of your opponent's Digimon. Have we not played the Kokeshi? Anyway, I think for me definitely the misplay here is like I think we should have digivolved the full stack Shushu, deleted our I think we could have deleted our promo shushu. I think we could have deleted our promo shushu, and then I guess I'm not fully following this turn. We could have deleted our promo shushu, and man, but this does this shushu have overclock? Oh, it has overclock. Oh, okay. I see what our full plan was, but I don't know if I agree with it. Because now, like, I feel like, because now we don't have any, now we don't have any protection for our Kaguya, and it just gets deleted. Like, the main game plan usually for puppets is to go wide, and I kind of fully understood now what we did. We activated overclock. That's how we deleted the Kokeshi to get double removal, essentially, right? We did the -4, -3 to get rid of the token, and then Kaguya finally triggers to clear Jesmon, which is nice. But yeah, no, I just like, we wanted to go wide, right? Royal, like, one of the advantages against Royal Knights is they don't really have Digivolve, so your game plan can be pretty just go wide and just sit on business, you know? The only removal they have for your Kaguya is the Oryuken Ace, and if they keep Oryuken Acing, we see those scenarios where too many of them are underneath the Kingdrasil, and then we overflow 5, etc. I'm losing my train of thought. It's Royal Knights' turn. We're gonna start the turn with a Last Guardian, this does. What's our reduction? We got 7, 8, 9, so we can play a Dynast for 2. Otherwise, Magnamon for free, but that's probably not what we want to be doing. Magnamon for free doesn't sound great, right? Oh, we're just gonna do a Cool Boy. Okay. Ooh, giving our opponent 4 doesn't sound too good. No rookie in the back either for puppets. It's just not. We're not in a good spot, and we don't have the token now to go Kokeshi. We're just in a bad spot, and we're kind of like tumbling, right? Like, our first big combo turn kind of didn't really go our way, and now we're just kind of stumbling to try to get back in it. Here we can at least go scramble into Karakuru, since we have 2 of them in hand. Yeah, Karakuru, draw. But we're just gonna whiff on the effect, unfortunately. The Orisa will gain us a memory at least. And now we can go Kaguya, end of turn Kaguya, play a promo Shushu. Or you can go... Okay, Vortex Resonance? Sure. 2, 3. You kind of have to grab Karaku. Never mind. That's fine. And Digivolve into Kaguya. Right? It's gotta be I mean, I guess you do Sindrel if you want to do damage, but I don't think you're in a position where you can do damage. Wait, do we not have Kaguya? We have Sindrel. At least resolve the Digivolve, right? There's no shot you don't resolve the Digivolve. Oh, we We vortex resonance without digivolving. Yeah, and now we're just gonna see ourselves get removed. Like leaving against Royal Knights, you can't be leaving one body on board. Like that's like if you do that all game to Royal Knights, they are. It's like a McDonald's commercial, bro. They're loving it. And now we're back. We're back to the struggle bus of trying to regain some kind of board. Yeah, it still doesn't have a rookie in the back, which we just didn't draw it. It happens. Ugh. We're at 4 memory again, but it just doesn't matter. I mean, we have to unsuspend our Risa, so we have theoretically 4 or 5 memory this turn. Oh, we're gonna scramble? No. Oh, we are going to scramble. We're gonna scramble Kaguya to the top. Is that not a Kaguya? Do we just not have Kaguya in hand? Am I dumb? Oh, so we vortex resonanced, hoping we'd find Kaguya, and we didn't find Kaguya. We found. I still think you want to go Sindrel, right? Do some damage. You know your body's gone. At least you would have gotten, security check-in, right? Finally have a rookie. That's going to be helpful. Now we can go training into Shushu. Play an Arisa. Nice. Memory Setter is going to be good after these few turns because Royal Knights is getting to the point where we can definitely start choking. Gonna play a Mirai. Search more. Gonna grab a Searcher Shumon. What are we looking for? I know we have the Karakuru, but so I think we're gonna Digivolve for 3, and we're gonna activate the Mirai to bottom deck. Play a Digimon for cheaper. Gonna play Shushu Search, double hit. Okay, we're doing combos. And then go Kaguya finally. And from here we have Kaguya going to gain. Finally, this is what we've been trying to see all game. This is what we've been seeing all game. We wanted to see the Kaguya into end of turn promo Shushu into the token. So now we're developing a board. We're like, it's gonna be hard for Royal Knights. The only answer Royal Knights has for this is Oryukin, but you've given Royal Knights so many turns at this point that they probably do have that Oryukin, unfortunately. And that's exactly what we're gonna see. Gets played for free. In fact, we gain a memory, lose Kaguya entirely. But at least we have somewhat of a board state. And we're going to play Purge of the Royal Knights. And like I said, we're at the point now where Royal Knights can efficiently choke you to 1 every turn. But we have our memory setter down. So that was a good line to get us there for sure. Gonna go to 3. Unsuspend. Now our promo Shushu. Now we have targets for Digivolves now. So that's good. Do we have another Kaguya in hand? No, because we didn't search it earlier. We're gonna Digivolve promo Shushu. Looks like. Right, Digivolve for 2. Gain a memory. Get a token. We can go. Oh, we're out of Katakurus, right? Yeah, I think we're out of Katakurus. Yeah, we were so. I don't want to say wasteful, but we did search one out and chose not to take it, which is kind of unfortunate. Same with Kaguya. Like, we had another Kaguya we could have searched out, but we were so flustered on. I feel like we were so flustered on not having rookies. We kept searching rookies, and now we're just flooded on rookies. And from here, are we just gonna scoop it up? Yeah, we are gonna scoop it up, unfortunately. Yeah, it's just, like, we just didn't like function in the early game the way we really should have. We really tried to overpower that one turn, do the double, triple clear or whatever, like into the clear the token, clear the Jesmon, and that really did cost us. Like, that cost us a board. And when Puppets' main plan is to go wide, and we weren't wide, so. Yeah, no, we I think if we refine the play a little bit, I see Puppets having a great matchup into Royal Knights. So if we just refine our play, take this as a learning experience for us as Puppets, there were definitely lines there. Like, I don't think, like, yeah, this game we saw a bad rookie draw, right? We didn't see a rookie for a little bit, but I definitely see a world where, like, that didn't matter. I feel like our earlier stacks were good enough. Our earlier draws were good enough. We just kind of needed to play a little differently. If we had done that, definitely see a world where I definitely see a world where we make it through, because, like, again, like I said, yeah, Royal Knights is one answer. Is this Oryuken for the Kaguya? And, like, they don't run for Oryuken, and if they do, they're running that risk. Like I said, they're running that risk of putting too many Oryuken aces under Kingdrasil and just making Overflow a nightmare. Just making it just disgusting for them to try to play anything go forward. But we're going to go to a different table. Enough about that. It's a learning experience. That's why we play. That's why we practice. We got Mun Fusion versus Law X. Let's watch that. Or are they done? They might be done. Yeah. Let's go to... it looks like Morgana's also done. Tessero? Yeah, we got Tessero. Let's get Tessero. Digimon TCG streamer. Always check out their content. Does Tessero still stream? It's I'm not hating on that. That's not a hateful comment. That's just, like, I don't follow Twitch that much, I'm being honest. And I mean, I guess I do have the excuse of I'm usually streaming myself when Tessero's streaming, so I'm not, like, super paying attention. And you think he's on Twitch? Okay, cool. Or does he put himself under DCGO or the Digimon card game? We're gonna attack into the Island of Adventure to play another Dual Tamer. Nice. Oh no, choosing to play Analog Youth instead of a second Dual Tamer is interesting. But we have the Blitz Greymon Ace, which probably did some cool stuff. He's under the DCG. Maybe I should start doing that, but I don't know. I don't know what the right play there is for Digimon tags. All right, Calling of Darkness, our own Guillaumon.
Get 2 cards back. I imagine this got... Is that time and round or something? That might be time and round.
All right, fair enough. I think the tables are slowly all pretty much done. I think don't think there's another. Oh, the new round is already even paired. Okay, so good, sick. Let's watch Mon Fusion. Haven't gotten to watch Mon Fusion tonight. I'm a big fan. Big fan. Oh, it's Mon Fusion versus Tessero. All right, well, that works out. I'd be worried that Bandai has scouts to see what is being streamed under DCGO. That's fair. That's very fair. That's a good way to think about it. Oh, out of context, or out of... What is triple O? Isn't that a... Out of... What is triple O? Or just saying O. Oh, maybe you should stack security one at a time, making it 10 cards with alternating decks, and you share the field with... Oh, for like a trip, for like a... Are you talking about like a 2v2, like a two-headed dragon, or was it buddy battles? There's a few words for it. Yeah, I actually be like, to that point, Marco, I definitely do try to actually, funny enough, I do try to avoid doing too much DCGO content. It's unfortunate, but it's just kind of the truth, right? Like it's a real thing in which, companies companies don't like that stuff. So if your goal is to work for those companies, you kind of have to play the game. You have to play the game. Digimon tag, yeah. Oh, Gallantmon. I hope DCGO gets replays so I can upload games with memes. Yeah, oh man, a replay feature would actually be great for DCGO. I think that would go a long way. Like, I know there's a lot of room there for... I think there's a lot of room, like unexplored room for like match review content. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, send me your matches and I will review your gameplay. You know what I mean? There's definitely a lot of room for space for that in card games in general. Like, there is not enough match review content, and I think it's partly because like getting these replay, like there's no great way to get replays. Does Magic Arena have replay? I think Dragon Ball has replay. I don't know if any of the other card games have replay functionality, but DCGO doesn't. And so I definitely think like that would just be good. Just be good to see. It's too much work and 2 devs don't wanna. Oh, for DCGO? That's fair. I mean, that's fair. I'm not telling them. Like, I'm not saying like what they should and shouldn't do just because I said so, right? Like, that's just not it. I think there is value there, but if they don't, like, hell man, they're the showrunners, like, whatever. We're going to scramble into Gallant. Ooh, this is promo Gallant, so heal 1.
Funny enough, I feel like Gallantmon has a really good matchup into the Geo Rush variants of decks. And we're going to attack. This is 2 checks into security. Swing. Oh, we just have the line. Oh my god, we just have the line. Oh, this is gross. Trash 1, 2 checks. Purple Memboost, that's nice. You just swing again, right? You have the Guillemon in the back, you just swing again. I mean, at this point, like, you probably don't have the Omni Axe, right? Because it would just be swing 2 and call it a day. Omni Axe for game. No jack. Like at this point, you're just like no jack raid, 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 no jack raid. Nice. Now, what would go absolutely sicko mode here? Oh, no, never mind. I was gonna say like a Shamanmon. Disgusting. Gallantmon dies on Evo. Does it? Did he have a deep? I know what you're saying. I know why you're saying that. Did he have an extra 1K? I don't actually. Let me see. Wargrowl X. Oh, Wargrowl X gives. Wargrowl. Oh, it does give it 3K. Oh, it does give it a 3K. Hey, we just caught this on stream. Your promo Gallant should have deleted itself. He had the Wargrowl X, right? Oh, that was last turn? Okay, never mind. Chat's bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. Chat, you did this to me again. You guys did this to me again. Wargrowl X was last turn. I'm mad. No, you guys are good. You guys are fine. You're gonna say it was last turn? Damn it. That's what I get for trusting you guys. I make a fool of myself and cry. They shuffled fast, for the record. I don't know. This is completely random thought, but completely random thought. But yeah, they shuffled real fast for this game too. All right, so Tessero's got Growl going, mill 2, go to 1. Oh, wow. This is also not a great spot for Tessero. The double training. So we're going to be able to double training and just clear this Geo. Oh, Geo. Oh, that's going to counter the on deletion memory. We just need to be and we search level 4 just in case we don't have it. So we're going to grab our Gallant instead. Digivolve for this is the Takato playing Growlmon. This is the juice user are one of our trainings. Do we have Growl? Do we just have full line? If we just have double full line, that would be disgusting. Oh my god, we just have double full line. That's happening. We gotta draw a card, pitch a card. What are we pitching? That's a Geo X. Wow, okay. Gain the on deletion. Yeah, double full line would be funny. Oh, oh, we got a protoform integral X here. That's a little unfortunate because this is for 3 memory, but we will get to delete. We will get to delete the growl. Tessera will gain 1 memory off of that, but then we gain 2 back, and I think we can attack with the Takato into security. We're gonna get plus 3k. This is gonna be 1 check into security. Ooh, double mem boost. That's gonna be nice for Tessera. We don't have rush or anything, unfortunately, so like we might just be cooked, but we could make it. We could get there anyway. Deleting a, was this a 12k? No, this is an 11k Growl X. Shuffle fast because they're trying to get done before Chad tells me mistruths on them again. Yeah, true. Oh, we have to mem boost. Oh, so now we're gambling on them not having, because the same combo works again, right? Like we just Gallant X and just win the game. If we have the one of Omni, it's absolutely devastating. Digivolve. Alright, Gallant. Alright, does not have the DP gain and gets the heal. I swear to God, shit. It's 2 checks, security. We have plenty of memory to go. Gallant X, which we know we have. Unsuspend. And is this just game? Yeah, because Tessera's not going to have enough time to get 20 in trash and start doing their loops, right? This is just too much damage. Oh, Crimson mode. We have 10 in trash. We have exactly 10 in trash. Wow. 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 That's so stupid. Oh, that's so dumb. Oh, that hurts. That hurts my heart. That hurts my soul. Wow. That's nutty. That's so nuts. Wasn't an OTK. But you know, Guillemon, like, I don't know, man. Oh man, that was a send me back to BT9. Holy. Let's go to where do we want to go? Let's go to table 5. I think table 5 is going to be a cool one. No, we already got this guy. I don't want to get this guy again. Let's get a little bit of Omni DNA. Let's see if the Omni DNA has gotten some of their gears in order and been able to truck ahead. Royal Knights on the screen one more time, but we haven't seen this Royal Knights player, so should be a little fun. Are there any virus Imperials today? No, there's not. At least I didn't see any. Maybe there's something somewhere else. Let me see. Details. The Eagles Nest. Tonight's tournament. In progress. I always forget to log in. 1, 2, 3. I'm not currently. I'm not registered. I don't intend to be, but I want. Oh, Lucas is also streaming. That's fun. From Brazil. Does yeah. Oh no, there's one Virus Imperial. Oh, it's Morgana Kane. Yeah, they're in table. What am I saying? Morgana's here. Yeah, there's a Virus Imperial. There's table 1. We'll see. We'll get them next round. They're currently against Michael Iafrate. They're currently against Michael versus Royal Knights, and we just covered Michael, so I'm a little dodging them a little bit. So we do have the one Virus Imperial. Actually, our metagame tonight is interesting. I'm taking a look. It's it's pretty diverse actually. Again, we had 14 people tonight. Yeah, I think we started the night with 14 people. 15 people actually. All one of decks, and then 2 puppets and 3 Royal Knights is our full metagame right now. And yeah, that's about it. Not bad. So we got 1 Growl Loop. I guess it depends on how you consider Growl Loop versus Megidramon, but I actually don't think there's any Megidramon other than Tessero, and we just saw the Growl Loop. Oh, we actually had someone on Red Hybrid. Oh, look at that. I didn't know we had a Red Hybrid tonight. Fun. Are they any? How many undefeated are there? Oh, good question. There are, well, Mun Fusion was undefeated. And then Morgana Kane versus Michael Iafrate is also an undefeated since it's table 1. So assuming they don't draw, which they probably won't. We'll be good. We have one more round for sure. She's really good with Virus Imperial. I hate facing her now. Yeah, they are pretty good at the game. They definitely know their lines. Clean sweep with Chimeramon for regulation battle tonight. Nice. Well done. Is it Chimeramon with like a what's the recipe? What's the sucrose? You know, what are the ingredients? Dime. We talking Titamon Ace top end, or is it purely DM Chimeramon? Like what soul have you put in this deck for us, Panzer? A few Titamons. Okay, I consider Titamon a little spicy. Like it's not like crazy spicy. I know what you mean. I know what your heart is at. I consider it like, you know, it's like you build the Chimeramon deck, you put the Skull Greymons in there, and then you're like, well, what's my top end? And like, yeah, you know, I mean, most of the time people say Titamon, but you never know. Played against literally only Excel all night, so acing wasn't a thing. Oh, I see. Fair. Oh, regulation battle. I forgot about regulation. Oh, that's where you have to play with like the specific traits from recent sets. Is Adventure allowed? I think Adventure's not allowed, right? It's DM, XL, Chronicle. I actually don't remember all the traits allowed in regulation battle 2. Regulation 2? Are we in regulation 2? No Chronicle, just DM, XL, and the fields. That's what I'm missing. Yeah. DM definitely sounds like the best of those. Only Wing Guardians? So no, is it only Wing Guardians, or is it all the fields like Nature Spirits, Nightmare Soldiers? Okay, all the fields. Okay, cool. Oh, because it's the Digivice deck. Oh, that makes sense. Got it. Yeah. Well, that means all of EX5 should be legal. And EX3. I'm joking. I know what you guys mean. That's a lot of tie and mat. I don't know about you guys, but if I'm playing against DNA Omni and they have this many mat and tie on board, you're cooked, right? You just know you're cooked. Your opponent is playing, each of these mat and ties are 2 memory. Are they not? That is 8 memory of tamers on the board right now. 10 memory of tamers on the board right now. Oh my god. You just hard play Melga, right? Like hard play Melga, Melga digivolves your Agu. Yeah, you got hard play this, I believe, for 6, right? So, oh, is it not? Is it? What's the reduce? Oh, is it only reduced by 3? Huh. All right, homie. All those tamers sideways right now. Right meow, right meow. Gain our 10 memory. Oh, we had to delete the Omeka? Ooh. That's no good. I'm not a fan of that at all. Yeah. Oh my god, 10 memory. Alright, so now we're just free to digivolve into whatever we want, right? Are we going for the kill turn? I think it's ironic that the Royal Knights player is the one with Alter S as the playmat. They're about to get manhandled by that Omnimon, I'm telling you. Oh my god, yes. Go. Go, 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 go. Immune to Digimon effects. Are we bigger though? The Agumon gives what, 2k? Is this Agumon the one that gives 2k, so we'll be at 17 and we're chilling? Actually don't remember what this Agumon, what the full extent of this Agumon. Let me find it. Or wait, this Agumon's the 1k alterns. Trying to find it right now. I think I'm right. Yeah, it's the Agumon 1k altern, so we're only 16. Ooh, no. That's not great. Yeah, trash the security, and then we just block. And we don't have partition, right? So rest in pepperoni. With double miraculous Mega Knight too. I think if, like, so we have to block with Omnimon X here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, we have to block with Omnimon X. Like, there's no conversation here. If you block with Omeka, you just lose, I believe. Because what's stopping your opponent from going Alter B? Does Alter B make us bigger? Is Alter B... Yeah, and that's what's going to happen. Alter B is also only 15, so a little unfortunate. Ugh. Play Agumon. There's Omnis. Those are. Oh, we're gonna grab an Alter S. Okay. No Wargrey. And not grabbing Ace. Digivolve Wargrey and hope hope that we get we stall them out with an ace play. We really have to draw them. Man, did we grab the wrong? That's not it. Oof, now we have a reduction of 11. 12 if you count the analog youth. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be it. Unless we have like bottom deck. Oof. Yeah, that's gonna be game. I wonder if this is just game 1. Definitely Omni was in a really good spot there, but just 1k short with another tamer. Dang, yeah. I think knowing we didn't have I think we misplayed a little bit. I think if we kind of like we had double miraculous, right? Like we had double miraculous. I feel like there was a world where instead of trying to pressure attacks that we just kind of fumbled on, there was definitely just a better world where we just kind of leave. We had 2 6s on board, right? Like we had ace threat, we had miraculous threat. We needed to see more ways to get, like, if we were 17k, I definitely think that would have been the play, what they did, but we weren't. We were 16, which is so unfortunate against any like 99, like 95% of any other, like out of 100 or whatever other situations, we would have been cooking in that environment, but not there because, you know, Omnimon X is 16k, which, oh my god, wow. Only for 6 cost, if you're not mistaken. That's what I thought with the Melga. The Melga seemed like not cheap enough. Let me look that up. Oh, it is just reduced by 3. No. No, we're right. We played it for 7. It makes sense. I mean, maybe we did it backwards too. I mean, I guess we only had Agumon on board. Like, there's a world. There's a world in my head where we just had enough memory to, like, I think we honestly, if we had enough, like, there's probably a route here where instead we use the on-play of Melga to freeze the Omni X. If we freeze the Omni X, if there was a route there, which we had a lot of memory, we had 10 of memory of kickback available to us. I definitely think there was a situation in which we could have potentially like gotten the Melga freeze, and if we get the Melga freeze, then we're cooking. Then we're cooking. Then we're gonna be able to just, like, the Omni doesn't block us, and we just go sicko mode. But just didn't have it happen for us, and no rookie. Oh my god, Omni DNA, I'm so sorry I did this to you. The streamer curse. I feel like I've never had Omni DNA be successful on stream. I'm going to play Jessamon, put our opponents at 3. They have the memory, but okay. Here's rookie. Good. Definitely need that. Play Tamers. Choke to 1. Yeah, this is going to be just what our early game is usually as Omni. Try to get Tamers. Yeah, it's my fault. It's always my fault. We can usually blame me for most situations that go awry. Token goes in. Tamer. Oh. All right, so I mean, just like I always find it hard to commentate on Royal Knights because it's like this would be a good turn. Like it's just always maybe that's Digimon's problem in general, but it's always just like based on what your hand is, right? Like another Jessamon would be sick here. Another like Last Guardian, not bad. Choke to 1. Last Guardian choke to 1. A Cool Boy would have been fine there. Playing Old Force is kind of funny though. Or you could probably grab a Ryukin, probably grab Omni, but it all just depends on what your hand is. Like if you already have one Ryukin in hand, you probably don't want the second one. If you want Omni, if you already have an Omni, you probably don't want the second. It's just things like that. So it's a lot of things to consider. And we're gonna grab the Omni and All Force and Ryukin to the bottom. That's pretty good for us as Omni DNA. We are kind of comfortable in that situation. Start of main phase, Agumon things, but I think it's just nothing. Debating on, we're trying to attack, but there's a blocker on the other side. Can't just attack like that. Oh, I wouldn't have promoted then. Oh, God. Like, what have I said about giving Royal Knights just one body to touch? Don't do it. Don't let them touch your one body, man. Come on. Yeah, definitely just should not have promoted. Especially, like, we're bricked on rookies, right? Like, this was our first rookie. Ooh, Miraculous Golden Knight. That or Mega Knight. Does that not play Agu from trash? Oh, it's a Tamer from hand or trash. Dang it. Oh, so close. But at least it goes to hand. So that'll be nice. We can actually get this Agumon on board, get another search in. That'll be good. Or if... Yeah, no, that's about it. Really debating on what we're going to do here. Ooh, it looks like our reduction is we're 7, 8. Plus 3 is 11. So we're thinking about like an 11 cost play that's going to put us to 0, which then we're like, wait, we don't have a good way to choke to 1 unless we have a Last Guardian to back that up. So we're probably debating a Cool Boy. Oh, Omeka. Okay. Just getting the Omekamon established now. I like it. It's not bad. All right, tell me we have the second rookie to justify this promote. We do. Nice. It's Goblinmon, though. Miraculous Golden Knight. Play Agu from trash. Search. We hit Greymon. And Wargrey. So, some good choices there. We have, I mean, it's important to know that we actually have 6 memory banked here. If we go full combo with a Wargrey and a Melga on board, we have 6 memory. All right, so now we have 4 more memory on top of this that we could potentially have on our side. Play Melga. Oh, this is a, oh, it's gonna pass turn though. It's not enough memory to fully do this. Go Wargrey. Okay. Delete token? Gain 4 memory. Choke to 2. And then the Wargrey Actually, don't remember fully what this secret rare war grade does. Let me get it up on for myself. Oh, there's so many altars. Where are you? Oh, that's funny. The cereal is the main one. You get to raid, security attack +1, piercing. And we block with Omeka. And then end of turn DNA. Omnimon Alter S hits the board. Do we get to attack? Does the Alter S let us attack? I actually don't remember. Then delete all of the Digimon at their highest level. Yep, no. But we don't get to attack. Oh, wait, no. We have the Man in Tie that lets us attack. So Omnimon gets to attack. We get to trash the security, unsuspend. Ooh, this is nasty. We do have blocker. Oh, we don't trash the security, but we do get the unsuspend. Yeah, just block. You got nothing better to do. Are we going to do the end of attack? No reason not to, right? Oh yeah, heal 1 and just establish board. Technically the Melga gets the on play to suspend. You could digivolve this Agumon. Not gonna do that though. Okay. Probably needing the War Gray in hand if we have it. So we can blast DNA, like, or Miraculous, right? Interesting predicament we find ourselves in, for sure. We have a reduction of 7, 8, 9 coming in. What's gonna come down? Ooh, Omni. Wow. This is early. This is 7 memory. So, oh boy. We're going to bottom deck one thing. And the decision really does matter. I think it's gotta be the Melga? If I had a choice, I think that choice has to be Melga, right? Because you don't like the Omni Inheritables. All right, Miraculous Golden Knight. We're gonna pass our Miraculous Mega Knight. We're gonna pass on that effect, and then we're gonna raid. No ace. Oh, damn it, that sucks. It sucks so much. Maybe we're just not trying to overextend. Maybe we're now, maybe we know that, like, okay, Royal Knights is like cooked. Like we have 6s in hand. We have the Omni. We're gonna go absolutely sicko mode this turn. That's my prediction. Because like that's a pretty I would almost argue that's a pretty heads up play to I think that's not bad. Like, that is not a bad play at all, right? To like, oh, my 6s are gone, sure, but we're gonna be fine because, oh, lol. We know we're gonna be fine because we just have like Gabu coming up. Gabumon's really helpful because we just digivolve into a Melga if we already have it. Island of Adventure. Yuck. Did we draw off of Gabu? Yeah, we must have. Miraculous Golden Knight. Play Agu again. I keep saying Golden Knight. I'm sorry, chat. It is Miraculous Mega Knight. And the search... Oh, what a pain. This is actually a painful search, too. We have... Don't we want the Omni? Yeah, I was going to say. We kind of just have to take Omni there. We didn't have the ace before. The Melga wouldn't have been bad there though. The secret rare Melga, it's not awful. I think. Yeah, the Melga gone now. Yeah, for sure. But like Melga would have been okay. Oh, we had one in hand already. That's funny. All right, so Melga. Ugh. Hopefully we drew into a Wargrey then. All those searches and no Wargrey kind of makes me feel like we had Wargrey in hand and not Melga. But if we had Wargrey and Omni in hand, maybe we just didn't have the Omni yet. Like, because we definitely activating Miraculous kind of needed to happen if this was like the struggle state we were going to be in on this turn. If we had Omni plus Wargrey. Yeah, he needs to have Wargrey. Now we got to decide if we are going to Last Guardian or not. However, the Omni X can still attack. It has to be the end of turn, and it looks like we're going to try to do something like that. Or you can ace, clears this as well, right? Because of how Mega Knight reads. When one of your Digimon in its name would leave the battle area outside of battle. Oh, never mind. We're still debating on this Last Guardian proc. And I think it's okay to give it up. Yeah, I think we give it up. I think in the long run, it's going to pay off to have Last Guardian. We just have to see. And now we have a reduction of 10 on the board. With one memory, most things pass, right? Unless it's an ace. I mean, we know we have the Omni Ace, right? We know we have Omni Ace. We know that bottom decking the Melga hurt in a way where they didn't really get to play their last turn too great. So here we could potentially like, I mean, we know we have the Omni Ace. Like, we just have to play like they have it, right? Like, at this point, not having a second Wargrey is kind of ridiculous. Play the Jesmon for 1. Get token. This is gonna delete Agu. Oh, but now that means, I mean, we can't delete the Melga. Remember, Melga has evade. So I would just pass. Oh, okay. This reads to me, if I'm Omni DNA, this definitely reads to me as potentially a Jesmon GX. Digivolve Gabu in the back. Miraculous Golden Knight. Play out that Agumon one more. Or Mega Knight. Oh my god. There's Wargrey. Okay. Oh, junk. Wow. So we just didn't have like that. We just didn't have Wargrey. That's. Woo. Hopefully we draw into the next one, I guess. So we can, I like this. Attack Melga. And if they ace us, we don't care. This is a good ace bait. 100%. I agree with this ace bait. Because now if they ace us with GX, like, we evade it, number one, right? Or they let the attack through, or they block, which all these situations are good for us. Also, our Miraculous Golden Knight also can, or Mega Knight can still trigger. So there's so many ways for us to just leverage, just get leverage to this turn. This is, it's not useless. I wouldn't say it's useless. Like right here, we can't GX because of the, oh, I see what you're saying. Nothing to stun. Oh, I never mind. I don't think that's true either, though. Like the blockers, like there's a good amount of blockers. You must want Awakening of the Golden Knight unrestricted. Yeah, you could stun the token. We did not stun the token. Like it wasn't stunned, right? But you could stun tokens. In that last game, stunning the Omni X would have done a lot for us if we could have found a route to that, right? We're attacking again? That I don't agree with. Yeah, that. We are, what are we, 14K? Oh, so exactly. Damn. Damn. Oh my god, that. Golly. I don't. That's unfortunate. Oh, we just got the Wargrade to hand too. Yeah, I would not have done that attack. Oh, unfortunate. There's our second Wargrey. But now we're probably like, we're probably in digging for Melga mode now. That's unfortunate. Gabumon only draws us a card at the start of our turn if we have a tamer, right? Oh, my internet's crapping out on me. Not again. Let me read what this Gabumon does. We're going to play the Jesmon for... this is like for 1, 2? Yeah. Omni X. Goodbye, Gabu. That's fine. I feel like that Gabumon has gotten its work in. Damn, hitting 14K exactly in security is rough too, though. That, like, I feel for that. That does suck. Like we were probably like doing some Gamba math and being like, you know what? We clear most of the Royal Knights, but I think people trick themselves into like Royal Knights plays a lot of bigger bodies. I mean, most Royal Knights lists nowadays, it's 4 Omni X, 3 original Omni. Wow. Ice Wall. Did not see that coming. Interesting tech to play. Definitely an interesting tech to play against. We start a main draw, right? Hopefully they drew. I have no idea if they drew. And also not attacking to security is an interesting take here, but that could be our downfall. Getting this 2K off the board probably is more important than we'd like to think from Royal Knights. Now an Omni is 17K. Big chillin'. Big chillin'. Oh, Agu. Not another Agu on the board. That's not helpful at all. Oh, another Wargrade to hand. Dang it. More Omnis to the bottom too. Like the bottom of this deck is so many different Omnis. Okay, hard play Wargrey. Play for 7. Yeah. Now one of these Gabus can digivolve. Oh, just to gain 2 memory? Oh no. Oh, that second attack, man. That second Melga attack. Yeah, with man, we were so close. Like literally, as long as I don't know, like, I can't harp too much on it, but like, no, my brain won't let me not harp on it. It's just who I am as a human being. Like that second Melga attack kind of like daisy chained all of this. If we just left the Melga on board standing, we were so chilling. We had Wargrey, we had Ace, we had Miraculous. Like we honestly just needed to sit on that Melga, especially if we didn't have a backup Melga. One of them's to the bottom. Like I know we have one Melga at the bottom. We have damn. Debating on if we want a last Guardian here. And we let it go. Well, I need a drink now. Yeah, no, I mean, we could have... Oh, man, we would have... All for a second check that we didn't really need. Because, I mean, our game plan is... Okay, maybe... All right, here we go. 4 bodies on board. Four really powerful Digimon have entered the stage. We have Genku. We have Jesmon, who's about to get a token. Omni's going to bottom deck something. Now, the question is, what is that something? We have triple Miraculous. Oh, okay. So we're going to bottom deck the Gabu. Omni attacks. Oh, asking what Island of Adventure does. It's going to play a Tamer. Really trying to debate. Oh, the GX has to delete something. The Jesmon has to delete something, right? Or the Omni has to bottom deck? We haven't bottom decked with the Omni yet. We deleted the Gabu, right? That was the... That's the one in the back. Like, we just put that in trash. So... From here, we have to... Yeah, this is the pickle. This is always the pickle when it comes to... Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So, yeah, we bottom deck with Omni. We bottom deck the... Miraculous go. Okay, so... Play it. Surely we have. There we go. Oh! Pick up! Melga! Yes! Yes! Melga! Oh, oh man, Melga was in security. That blows. Yeah, I don't know why we're doing it this way. Like, if we were gonna ace, we should have aced that last attack. Here's the ace. Omni ace hits the board. We do get to... We attacked with what? Jesmon, so we do get to block that. Yeah. Definitely not the way I fully would have done it, I feel. But let's see. If we DNA, choose one of your opponent's Digimon, return it, and all of Digimon with the same name. So you get to take one thing to the bottom. We choose Omni X, and then delete one of their Digimon. We just deleted the attacking Digimon. Oh, we bottom deck the Genk. Oh, wait. Did we bottom deck? Oh no, we deleted the Omni. We decoy. Yeah. Fine. Oh, but now we're just... now we're stranded. Yeah, we needed to double... We needed to double get rid of... Swing. We block. We did DNA. Yeah. Ugh. It just didn't have Melgas. After that Melga attack, I think we literally did not have a Melga until we played the Mat and the Mat and Tai. That's oof. So unfortunate. We are going to our finals here in a minute. I think the round is almost wrapped up. Dang. I didn't actually I know that a lot of Melga or Omni DNA players were questioning the value of the adventure tie and Mat, right? Like I think that was a big question in the air. It was like, oh, this new Omni support, how good is it for Omni? I don't know if this tie and Mat is better than the current slot of tamers we have. And I kind of think it deserves its place. I mean, being able to recycle whichever War Gray or Melga piece from the trash is clearly was valuable. Really needs black tie. Oh, for the redirect 2K. It didn't matter. I feel like the DNA. I feel like in that scenario, it didn't matter. I think we needed to. We needed to double get rid of Omni X. If we did that, like we attempt a bottom deck and then delete it, get rid of it into but the decoy, the stupid decoy. Yeah, so that it actually doesn't matter. That's unfortunate. Also, we gave our opponent too many bodies because just all goes wrong. It all goes wrong. Anyway. Yeah, our final should be soon. Let's see if I can find that page I had. The deck builder always lets me down. I just had the page open with the limitless thing. Where'd it go? Here we go. Found it. We're gonna get to see Virus Imperial tonight. Morgana Kane taking it over Michael Iofrate. So it's gonna be Mun Fusion's Gallimon X versus Morgana Kane's Red Purple Imperial tonight. So all are just waiting for table 4 to report, which they should be right there. Yep. And we're going, yeah, we're gonna go to table 1. We're gonna watch Virus Imperial versus all the things, you know? All the things. Gallant, that's what it was. Virus Imperial versus Gallant, which... Who has the upper edge in that matchup? I feel like Gallant does. I feel like Gallant is, like, cooking that matchup. Like, Gallant does really well into Partition because they can just delete and delete and delete and delete and delete and keep deleting and more deleting. And 4K is actually 4K stat line is a blue-green Imperial weakness, but... I think most level 5s in red purple are 5K, so we're actually chilling there. All right, sorry, I'm back mentally. Let's go here. This is finals. Let me fix this up for you guys. Gallant has a good matchup power. If they break, it means GG. That's true. I mean, that's Gallant. Like, I think that's like the most annoying thing about Gallant is the fact that, oh, wow. What an analog search. That's not good, right? Like, your dragon modes need to be in hand, right? You need to naturally digivolve into those, right? You can't digivolve from trash. Oh, that's not good. I mean, we can recycle pieces, I think, a little bit. I think, like, the Pyildra or, like, the Dino Bee helps us do that. Yeah, rookie brick as well on both sides. Morgana Kane was able to get out of it with the first training. Here, the second training breaks Monfusion out of it. So, I feel like both players are going to be in a similar spot. Not awful. We're going to pop boost to play boost. Probably going to grab that. Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely grab Growl X there. That's just intense. All right, so Gallant can definitely... with a boost and a training, Gallant's cooking. It just depends on if Morgana promotes. Morgana doesn't promote. Here we can... What's the optimal line for Monfusion here? If we have... Like, we're doing some math, but I feel like we can't go for the OTK potentially. I think we have to try to go for the OTK, right? Like, we missed turn 1 rookie, meaning we're like an attack or two behind now, right? We have to just find a route that gets us into Crimson mode and then swing, right? For the last like 2 checks, Red, Purple, Imperial will fill up the trash a little bit for us, so we're kind of vibing. And we're going to promote, so never mind. Are we going to see Geo X here? Training. No, we are not going to see Geo X. We're going to Growl. Growl play Tamer? No Tamer. Growl X. Digivolve, draw, discard a card. Discarding a rookie. Wow. Discarding a rookie when we were bricked on rookies. Must have just hard drew into a bunch of them back to back. Do we pop the boost now? Or is this the training? No, this is the boost. Boost is left on board. We can... Yeah, we're going to see the pop the boost. Gain 2 memory. Digivolve into War Growl. Don't know if I like this. We go into Gallant. Gallant lets us heal 1, which does change the math for red purple a lot. Yucky. And I believe the trash is set up for... No, never mind. I guess they might be missing the 4. Oh, this sets up the trash really nicely, though. And I know they have the 4. I know they have the dragon mode in there, but did they have a 5? That's like big questions that I have. After seeing fighter modes go, dragon modes go, this feels like a really safe Gallantmon. Yeah, it's just a rookie. Gain 2 memory, nice. We can go into Gallant X now? Maybe? Get 2 more security checks out of the way. That's exactly what's happening. Yeah, unsuspend, trash to security. There's no way there's 30 in trash, so... You're just going to do an easy another check. It's just a worm, which we already had a worm in there, so nothing new added. Honestly, the pure purple wormmon being added to that is a little devastating in the sense of... Ooh, training. What do we want to get for that? Ooh, Gallant X. We're getting ready for that second stack. And then another training. So... Probably gonna grab that War Growl unless we're jonesing on War Growls in our hand right now. Nah, yeah, we're gonna grab War Growl. And yeah, honestly, you do have to promote this turn. It doesn't matter if you have the combo or not. I mean, you should kind of have the combo at this point. We're going to see, like, with double Membus, we're going to see Wormmon. Wormmon's going to grab basically anything and everything we could be missing. Do we have a 5 in trash? The Wormmon gets it in trash, right? We're going to grab the Paildramon. And then Flamedra to trash. Okay. Pop boost, go to 3. Digivolve into a level 4. And it's the Shawdramon, the promo Shawdramon. One more time. Play Wormmon, more searching, just probably trying to find either a way to pick up Dragon Mode would be the big thing, right? We're trying to pick up Dragon Mode, trash Paildra. And I think that Paildra is what gets us the Dragon Mode back to hand, especially since there's 2 in there. Gallant has to have the ace, true. I mean, Gallant's pretty big right now. Gallant's sitting at 6 security and 20k. I don't think Virus Imperial clears 20k, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Swing plus 4k. No ace. Oh, yeah, you know what? No ace makes sense. But we are going for the extra checks. We let them all through. No. Wait, did the Paildra not bring back a card? Or is that the Dino Bee that brings back a card? It's Dino? Okay, thank you, Blizzard. So yeah, no, we didn't get the card back, but we had Dragon Mode in hand anyway. That's great. I know we have Fighter in hand as well, so probably going to see a bunch of shenanigans from there. But the DP-based deletion from the Gallant is going to be a little too much, because we not only are we immune until the memory marker passes, but we are bigger than the Fighter mode. The Fighter mode deletes based on its smaller than itself. So maybe we potentially see Morgana try to give plus 4k to the Dragon mode, and then we see it attack into... But then we don't have Blitz, right? We've already passed Blitz, theoretically. And this whole time we got double training Guilmon in the back. And we're sitting at 4 security because we did heal one regardless. We healed one early. So because of that, it kind of moves us away from lethal. The Floodgate, does the Floodgate matter? Not too sure. We're going to swing. Okay, we are going to commit to the attack of the Dragon mode. What? I was like, what? He's only 12. Into our 20. I was so... Oh, we're going to sack our Dragon mode so we can get the on deletions going. Okay. That's fun. It doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't, even if it had retail, it doesn't matter. So we're looking for the reset. That's why we did this. We attacked into the Gallant for the reset. Yeah, but like you guys got to remember the Gallantmon has protection. Yeah. Yeah, we're just going for the board reset with analog youth memory, etc. We can call, I mean, we have so much memory to do things. So much room for activities. I mean, isn't the dragon mode situation kind of bad though? In terms of like, do we have it in hand? Do we have our 4th dragon mode in hand? I hope so. I think we do. There it is. We might have recycled it in some way. So, wait, why are we... Oh, we digivolved into Shadra. So we're going to digivolve using that effect. Yeah. So there we go. Play worm. Are we going to use worm effect? No. Saving memory. Saving memory. We're going to go again. Here goes another DNA into Dino. It has to be Dino B. Or I guess with Paildramon. It could be the other Paildramon as well, the older one. Here's the Paildramon one more time. We're going to see it again. We are going to attack. No reason not to let it through. Even if I, like, Dino B. Again, no reason to not let it through. I agree. DNA, Dragon Mode. Oh yeah, the War Growl 7K, so just narrowly dodging a Boo Boo, basically. Yeah, Dragon Mode will attack here. No Fighter Mode. 2 checks. Yep. And now what? Yeah, now what? Promo Gallant? Or, oh, you know what? We could potentially hard play a worm and just do the nasty. Yeah. Oh no, we don't even have to hard drop promo worm on. We could just digivolve straight from hand with the ones we have on board. Yeah, I think I mean, our hand is huge. We can digivolve Flamedra, we can digivolve. We have Dino B in hand. We could go. We can get kind of sicko mode with it. Like we have another attack definitely available to us. It's just, are we worried about Crimson mode? And I mean, I think the funny thing is here though, for me personally, I don't think he's got the Crimson mode in hand. He could. They could have Crimson mode in hand, but my gut is really telling me they don't have it. Like, if I am Morgana, I just send it, man. Like, you're dead anyway, right? If you have Crimson mode, you Crimson mode me, man. Go ahead. I lose regardless. Especially with the rookie and double training in back, you're cooked. You think Ace is in hand? I mean, all right. Let's see. All right, we got Flame. We got Sting. We're going. We're going end of turn DNA, I think. Dino B. Oh wait, no, it's not end of turn because I think the level 4 DNA's us, right? Or is it end of turn DNA? No. Yeah, no. The level 4 is DNAS, and now it's going to be end of turn. So do we see the attack? We are going to attack with Dino B. Yeah, no ace. All that stress and no ace. Yeah, no, it was too early, especially with the early break of the rookie and like having to search exactly. Yeah, no, I mean, like how many aces can Gallant really run, right? I mean, most of the time Omni DNA, or not Omni DNA, I'm sorry. Most of the time we're looking at like things like I'm so sorry. Omni X taking up our top end just so we can go for the OTK. We're looking at a lot of different things for the OTK. That is not, that, right? So I guess for Risu for the win, I called it no ace. That's unfortunate because ace would ace have won us the game there? No, I think funny enough that play also gets around ace. Because we when Digivolving went into our DNA, when Digivolving attacked, and then but we wouldn't be able to. I'm thinking like the Pyildra protects us, and then we go into dragon mode, but we can't blitz. We can't blitz an attack. We can't blitz during an attack, so that doesn't actually win us the game. Because technically you're still in ace timing, it's still during an attack, even if you did get deleted, even if the attacking creature is not there, you still have to resolve all attacking effects and et cetera, et cetera. It's one of the biggest mistakes to actually make in Red Purple Imperial is or at least one of the learning curves is really understanding when you can and can't blitz and or when Digivolving attack. 2 or 1. Dang, 2 or 1, 1, 2. Yeah, it's like 2 or 1, and it's hard to see. It's not. You don't always have it, especially with that early start that we had. End of turn still didn't happen. Yeah. So, but what I'm saying, Carlos. Okay. So what I'm getting at, Carlos, is let's pretend we did have ace, and I was going to potentially argue, Dino B attacks. We ace Crimson Mode. Crimson Mode says, delete the attacking creature. Or attacking Digimon, right? Pyildra that would then respond and say, oh, hey, you're trying to delete one of my homies? We'll protect by DNAing into Dragon Mode. Dragon Mode says Blitz. Blitz doesn't trigger because you're still during an attack. And that's what I was saying. And then you would pass turn because the Blitz does trigger, but you can't attack, so it negates itself, if that makes sense. And then you're cooked. No. See, that's what I'm saying. Pyildra you would Digivolve into Dragon, but Blitz would trigger during an attack, so Blitz would not work, or you wouldn't get the Blitz, and then that's it. End of turn, game over. You're a Dragon Mode that can't attack. It's not end of turn attack. It's when Digivolving Blitz, right? And you're during an attack, so you can't attack, so you pass it. Dragon Mode from trash? Oh, because you're saying maybe they didn't have another Dragon Mode? I feel like they would have recycled the Dragon Mode at that point. By then, surely you'd recycle Dragon Mode. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm just living in magical Christmas land at all times. And starting off this game, too, we're seeing... Yeah, I was going to say, why is Vmon going? This is the Play a Tikado Growlmon. And we do have the Tikado for the Growlmon. Nice. Is it Dragon Mode from trash for Pyildra? Or are you just saying like question mark? They already saw 4 Dragon Modes. Wild. I'm playing with one of my Beyblade bursts, by the way. So sorry for the clacking, but these things are fun. I like bursting them. Putting them back together is a pain, though. Okay, so we go Growl X. So don't delete a 10k. Okay. What's our plan? Do we have Okay, raid. No piercing. Gain. No. Piercing? We get piercing for this? I guess we do. No. So that gave us an extra memory. And played Blitz Staccato. Okay. Morgana can't. I actually didn't see where the trash got us for these double analog youths, so potentially not in a good. Could be in a good spot. Sometimes analog youth is insane, and sometimes it's like a whole lot of nothing. So we'll see where Morgana is. I see fours. Fours are good. And I peeped a 5. I thought I saw a 5. So there is a timeline here that gets us pretty far. And yeah, we're going to see the promote of the Wormmon. And we have promo Shadra. Digivolve for 1. Draw. From here, we're going to play the Vmon. Discard a card. There's the level 5 Dino Beat, by the way. So if we just have everything else, this might just be GG. Which is like we just saw Gallenmon just destroy people, right? We saw them destroy Tessero. Like, and not from, when I say destroy, I don't mean like completely outplayed, brother. I mean like, you know, we OTK'd turn 2. We saw something rest. There was not much Tessero could do, right? I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. We're gonna hard play the Worm here to DNA, to Digivolve. And now we DNA. Okay, so we have Dino B. Yeah, Growl's, we're cooked. This Growl is done. Ooh, grabbing the ace. DNA, dragon mode. Dang, them having a turn 2 and not Gallimon not having a turn 2 is a little unfortunate. 5 memory. Fighter. Ugh. Fighter will get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. Burn a security, delete the Growl. Yep. Ugh. Do we have Growl X at least? Oh, we can't play by effect. Memory boost is nice. Wait, do we get security effects? Which Dino? Yeah. We don't get security effects. Yeah. There we go. It's the Dino Beat that does that. Good night, sweet night. Yeah. I think our Gallimon is a dunzo. Well, actually. Promo Gallant? Promo Gallant? Just Promo Gallant. Just Promo Gallant. That's it. That's all you gotta do. That's it. Just do that. Just Promo Gallant, right? Like, that's it. Surely we're cooking if we do that. All right, rookie in the back first. Get the draw. It activates Analog Youth. I know it activates Analog Youth, but it's like, you got to do something. And I think that's your only play, right? There's overflow? There's no overflow. You saw the Dragon mode Ace, but that was never used. Crimson mode. Now we have the Crimson mode. You're good. You're good. Wow. 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 Garnier. Is that how you say wow with an H? Like a Spanish? Wow. Oh, wow. Sorry, it hasn't. All right, so we have partition. Oh, we don't have partition. Oh, snap. So that matters. No partition definitely matters. Can we yeah, we can rebuild this though. That's the like, it's like the sad truth of what Virus Imperial can do. It's like once they've established the combo once, you really have to kill them because like they just do it again and again and again and again. This Wormmon is such a powerful drug. Like, oh my god, we're gonna see it. Here we go. Dino B, and then all we needed was a single level 5 in hand to keep going. And here's the partition Dino B. Bring back level 5. Do we see Dragon mode? Yeah, exactly. Like you need to like clear board and clear trash usually. Or I guess you don't have to super clear board, but clearing trash is definitely like number one. Swing Dino B. Yeah, I mean we're chilling. I mean it's if you can just get into fighter mode, you're cooking. Yeah. DNA Dragon, draw. They have fighter mode. That's game. Blitz, swing, Dragon mode, trash. That's game. Morgana Kane takes it. Another. I think this is another. This is another undefeated for Morgana. I think is it back to back with them? Yeah. Bottom deck fighter would be strong. Let me see. Let me actually look this up. I feel like, where is it good? Upcoming. No, we had. No, I feel like, was it last Thursday Morgana like cooked people? Let me see. The 10th. It was recent. Either way, doesn't matter. That's the end of our tournament. Red Purple Imperial takes the whole show tonight. That's exciting. That's fun. They didn't win Monday. No, yeah, they didn't win Monday. You're right. But I feel like maybe they got into the finals and lost. That might be it. That might be it. Anyway, I guess we'll sell out. We haven't sold out a lot today. I'm just bad at doing it recently. If you guys are, I actually don't know how many of you guys out there are interested in Gundam. I'll go through my Gundam slides super duper fast. Here's a Europe Gundam event happening. This is a Gundam event happening next Saturday. Then a Eggman Gundam event happening Sunday. Next Sunday. Sorry, not this one coming up. And then here at Eagle's Nest, we do have a Saturday Gundam event happening. That being said, we do have a Digimon coming. Let me get to there. Become a channel member. Helps me out. Definitely helps me stay afloat with all the things I'm trying to do. So I really do appreciate when you guys do subscribe or become a member, not subscribe, because subscribing's free. Weekly webcam schedule. DigiGuard United, DigiGalaxy. Digipanda merch. Use my link in the description below to get some Digipanda merch. I know he's got some sales coming up. I know BT22 stuff is exciting, so make sure you check that stuff out. Riftbound is something we're working on. I'll talk about that another time. And Eagles Nest Sunday, BT22 case tournament. Sign up. Early registration. You get $5 off your early registration. You also get added to a raffle for all attendees. So please, we say goodbye to the EX9 format and bring in BT22, because it is a BT22 case tournament, but we are playing EX9 cards, and this is going to be on Sunday. So the tournament's on Sunday, and then that Monday we begin BT22. So that's, again, so EX9 is going to be on Sunday, last EX9 tournament of the season, and we go straight into BT22 for Monday. So tune in next week for our weekly webcam tournaments, where we will be doing BT22. So if you guys are excited for BT22, I mean, I think we are, every Monday 7:30 Eastern, every Thursday 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, no, that's about it. Yeah, that's just how it goes. Remember, this Sunday. It's on the screen. Sunday is the final EX9 tournament. Say goodbye to EX9 and maybe win some BT22 prizing. If you guys want to compete, sign up early. You get $5 off your registration. And I think there's a lot of people signed up for this tournament, so it's gonna be exciting. I hope you guys are excited as much as I am. I hope you are. That being said, it's been fun, and I'm going to go. Good night. Good night, everybody. See you guys Saturday for Gundam, if you guys are there. And then see you Sunday for Digimon. And then we're back to our, again, Monday, Thursday. You guys know how it is. Good night, everybody. I'm clicking the button. We're off.